Catsi, is that you?
Oh, I thought this was my bathroom. Yes. Where?
Well,
where is
welcome
everyone?
back. Well, they're on a mission, on a job. They might be in a mild pickle, but more importantly, how was the funeral?
Oh God, it was.
Yeah, big 16-pound sledge on that pole a couple of times would probably take care of it. You guys moved?
Yes, we did. We had DU.M.
Well, I've got it here. There's somebody nearby.
I wonder if they ever found out.
Well, now I reckon I ought to tell you a story about a little office that handles things nobody else will. You know, the supernatural, super unnatural, hauntings, hexes. The whole list is rather long, and we don't have near enough daylight for that. What you need to know is this. Ain't no script here. We make it up as we go. Music, sounds, etc. It's all produced for you live, like magic. And it being a scary story and all, I'm assuming it will have all the things scary stories do. But I'm just guessing here, because of it being improvised and all. Alls I know is with this cast, well, it's probably gonna be brutal, violent, and have enough moral decay to make our therapists quit. You got one of those, right? Good. So use your brain, okay? It's gonna be scary, strange, and dumb as hell. Oh, f*** off, you.
Healing. A lot. I think it was meant to be healing.
Meant to be and actually healing are two, they're different.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay here with me? Do you want a cup of coffee? Do you want to sit down? Do you want to talk about it? I'm not very good at these things, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit tipsy. Maybe some
Alright.
coffee might help with that. I don't know.
Well, I can get you a cup of coffee. Do you want whiskey in it, or I'm a little tipsy, was that an invitation for us to sit down and share a drink, or would you like to sober up? Again, not very good at this.
No, it's I think just coffee's fine. Will anything bad happen if I was drunk in the office?
No. I mean, you may spill a secret or two you don't mean to. But you mean like magically?
Yeah, this is all still very new to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes people do magic better when they're a little lubricated, but, that's just individual preference. Maybe it has something to do
Why
with
not?
mental block. I'll just get you a regular coffee, okay? Have you seen Josephine at all?
Should I look for
Well,
them?
can you do that thing where you kind of look a little bit in your side eye? I don't think that's what it's called, but
Yeah, sure.
kind of do that, because I haven't been able to find her, and I actually stayed behind because there's something weird going on in the office, and I can't quite put my finger on it. There's something weird here. Do you feel that? Like a weird pressure?
Sort of, yes, I think. I thought it was just a migraine coming on.
Yeah, no, it's like your ears, kind of like behind your ears somewhere. You feel that? It's not
normal. Do I look
normal.
in that direction or do I look away from that direction? What does Josephine react to being called?
Josephine!
Josephine?
Let's find out. I don't see her.
Josephine. Well, I'm trying not to make any direct eye contact to any place in particular, but I don't see anyone on peripherals.
Yeah, me either. Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's the sprinkle stuff. I hope that's all right. The powder or whatever.
Yeah.
Instant,
That's
I think.
fine. Thank you. It was nice seeing the family together. I guess just the circumstances weren't great.
Yeah. That's what they say, like weddings and funerals, right? It's when you get to finally see the whole family all together.
Yeah. We buried him back home in the UK, so I was there for a bit. It was nice. But yeah, it wasn't healing for me, I don't think. I think I was angry the whole time.
Well, I'd say that it seems a bit normal considering the circumstances. Normal. Whatever. Healthy, maybe. Maybe that's a better word for it.
I think both works, which makes it worse.
I imagine you might be angry for a long time. And I imagine it'll ebb and flow. Angry, sad. Angry.
Yeah, I just don't know what to do with it. Sometimes it's just really paralyzing. And it just feels worse because more than anything, I think I just want time to sit in it. You just do nothing but be angry. But to live, I have to keep doing things. And the world won't give me the time to just not.
Yeah, the world has no space for grief. Unfortunately. This place does, though, you know, if you want to sit and just stare at a wall, which sounds weird. You know, you don't have to go anywhere or do anything. You don't even have to read a book.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that's one way this weird place is nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you for the coffee. Anyway, this is it's good.
Is that true? Are you telling the truth or are you fibbing?
No, I really don't like it.
Okay, I figured. I could tell by the wrinkle of your nose right before you went in for the second sip. It's all right, though. We can work on it. Maybe you can, maybe next time you're at home, you can get your favorite kind and bring it into the office, if the office will let you, which I'm sure that it will.
Yeah. If I knew I was walking into the office when I went through that door, I could have... My mum made me some, I don't know if you've had this before, or any of you have. I don't know what the rest of you all are, but jollof rice.
I'm sorry, what? Rice?
Jollof rice. It is a Nigerian dish. My mum made me a ton to bring back home. And
fantastic.
nobody makes nobody makes jollof rice like her. Maybe next time I could bring some.
Yeah, I think that would be lovely. I love trying new food.
How tolerant are you with spice?
We'll find out, which sounds like a crazy answer, but I actually don't know.
Okay.
So we'll find out how tolerant I am. Listen, Akachi, I want to say something, but I'm not really sure how to say it. I just would like you to know that my door is always open, and I know that's like cheesy, and people say that all the time. And even though I'm not the best, I would love to hear anything that you would like to share with me at any time, even if you're angry and you just want to yell out the window. That's fine too. If you want to just sit and stare at a wall, that's fine. If you want to tell me, you know, all about your brother, I would.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, I do feel obligated to tell you that everyone else might be in a slight pickle at the moment, like mild pickle, maybe medium, possibly large.
You ranged across all of the potential sizes of pickles, so it didn't narrow it down.
Yeah, it really kind of depends, I guess, on them, but I lost contact with them on the special radio. So I don't know, I don't really want to send you in there because I don't know what's happening in there. I think they might be dealing with a spirit of some sort of spectral entity in somebody's house. We had a client come in and we took her case, and she was talking about a haunting maybe in her house.
Do we know anything else about it, or just a situation where we have to
They were calling
drop into the middle of it?
Yeah, they were calling to let me know kind of the update on it, and I think they might be trapped in the house. I've tried the radio, and I don't get anything but static now.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to finish this coffee.
Okay.
Do we go in after them then?
Yes, I was trying to figure out how the best I do that. Well, also there's something weird in the office that I need a way to communicate with you or them to know when I come in with the big guns, right? I think I can just send you in, and hopefully you can open the door and they can get out and we can all come back and figure out what's going on. But I really don't think I should leave the office with whatever this is here. Don't tell them that there's something in the office, okay? I want to figure it out first.
Okay. In the worst case scenario where you don't figure out what's in here, what do we do?
Well, worst case scenario, if I don't figure out what's in here, then let's not think about the worst case scenario for if I don't find out what's going on in the office. Let's think about what you can do to help them. Don't do magic. Akachi?
I can't.
Look at me. No. They're probably going to want to do something crazy, okay? Don't do anything stupid, all right? I'm serious. You're the one I'm worried about doing that kind of stuff right now. The temptation, they get you when you're weak and vulnerable. Not that I'm saying you're weak and vulnerable, but you're weak and vulnerable right now.
Yeah, no. I can identify that.
All right. Well, if they want to do something stupid. Oh boy. Okay. If they want to do something stupid, you just got to make sure that they know exactly who it is they're trying to reach before they just reach out into nowhere, okay? If they try to communicate with this thing at all, they have to know what it is that they're communicating with before they do it. Kind of like the last case, right? Where we had to be sure before we did anything. Just be sure, okay?
I'll be sure, and I'll try to convince everyone else to do the same. I feel like when it comes to that, I'm usually the one. I'm the one who usually has that idea anyway, to be sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, now let's see if the door even opens and works for you. Because it sure shit don't for me.
Before, can I grab some stuff? What are
Oh,
we dealing with here?
yeah. Go into the closet here. I think, I want to say you're dealing with a spirit or a spectral type of some sort. Haunting of the likes, but I don't rightly know for sure. It could also be, I mean, there's a lot of things it could be. But it seems like it's an oddity shop that someone was running, and they may either have actually been aware and awake and using magic, or they may have been oblivious and magic was using them. I'm not really sure.
Any things I definitely need if it's spiritual in nature?
Yeah, I would take... Okay, so here's the important thing, because I know you're going to do something dumb, if not stupid, even though I've warned you to not do that. Metaphor matters with magic, okay? So sometimes you're going to take things that to you make logical sense as to why you would need it, but the spell that you do is going to be different from a version that somebody else might do. You don't always obviously want to rely on television because that doesn't make sense, but also if that's the only thing you know and you believe that it's going to work, then you might have some sort of, it might help you. But I would recommend salt and anything that would, anything that you think would help bridge between you and a different layer. That's what I call it. It's like a series of blankets.
Okay. Well, salt is an easy one, and I'll head over to the door.
Okay. Make a roll.
And open it. Okay. Is this with a magic stat, correct?
It sure is.
Okay. Nope. It's failure.
Okay. Do you want to say that the door just doesn't open? You can also spend a burn to re-roll it if you want to try again. I will allow it.
I'll spend a burn.
All right.
For reroll.
Go for it.
Nope.
All right.
It was not meant to be.
It was not meant to be. Then I think you go to open the door and it kind of rattles and it won't open. And then I say, yeah, see, it's doing the same thing for me. I don't know why.
Okay.
It really doesn't feel like the office. It feels like something else got in here somehow, and I just need to figure out what it is and how to deal with it. Try the front door.
Okay. I'll reach for the front door and twist the handle.
Okay. Go ahead and make another roll for me.
Failure.
Okay, so the door is going to shake and rattle, and then I'll reach out and try to do it, and it does the same thing for me. Yeah, see? I'm stuck in here. I couldn't even go help them if I wanted to.
Okay. So that means I'm stuck in here as well?
Potentially. Try the radio. See if you can't get a hold of them.
Okay.
That
I'll
thing
head over
right
to the
there.
radio.
Yep, go for it. And you can actually just go ahead and use it. It'll work. If you want to reach them right now.
Hello? Hello? Anyone in there? This thing working?
Hello? Yep. Coming.
See, it's doing that thing where you can kind of hear what they're saying, but you can't hear everything that they're saying. Ask them if they're alive. I mean, they're alive, but ask them if they're all alive. Are you all
Is
alive?
everyone okay?
Yeah. Just
Okay, I think they...
trapped in a house.
See, I told you. They're trapped in the house.
Okay. Can you see any windows or doors?
Just one window, but not able to... breaking up.
Okay. So last time, when I was trying to talk to them, something else was using the radio at the same time I was, so I stopped having the line open. But that doesn't seem to be happening right now. And also, who knows, maybe that's what we need to be doing so that they can get the information that they need. I have an idea. Josephine, if this is you, keeping us in here and not opening the door, I'm going to need you to open the door because our friends are in trouble. All right? They're trapped. And whatever it is that you're upset about, I will help you when we come back. Does that sound fair? Try the door again.
I'll reach for the door. It's another roll.
Yep. Right now, it sure is. 75.
No, it's not working. No, I don't think either of them are working.
All right, what the hell is this? It doesn't feel like it's Josephine. It feels like, but it does at the same time. She must be mad about something. Here, will you do me a weird favor? Kismet, close your eyes. And I want you to feel that pressure building in behind your ears.
Okay.
I want you to follow it.
Like around the room?
Yep, almost as if it were some sort of beacon that you could follow. Follow it until it gets pretty intense, that pressure.
Okay. I guess I'll stop moving.
And where do you think you
where?
go? Yeah.
I think at first I'm not entirely sure where I'm moving. I think I'm moving kind of like back, forth, left and right to see where the pressure builds. And then once I hone in on where it seems to get stronger, I start moving in that direction.
Yeah.
And I think I bump into a desk.
I think it's your desk.
I think it's coming from here.
Okay. Is there something on your desk, in your desk?
Nothing on it, and I'll reach for the drawer. Slide it open.
What is it?
I'll pick up the mask. The Venetian mask. Is it this?
I think that might be it. Are you feeling the intense pressure?
Yeah.
Try the door now.
With the mask?
Yeah.
I keep it on me? Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes things don't want to be left behind. I mean, nobody really wants to be left behind, but try the door now.
I think I'll reach for the storage closet door first.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll. This is not to succeed at opening the door. This is for something else. So it's going to last the rest of the scene for me. And this one do soul, actually.
Oh, soul?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Still a failure.
Okay, so you will open the door and it will actually open to the warehouse. They had somebody roll for the warehouse last week, and I'm going to let that count as you getting to pick your whatever you want. He rolled a 1, so whatever gear you want, you get. But it does open very smoothly. It doesn't rattle or anything. So, okay, there we go. You open the storehouse, and it's when you're holding that.
But this is just...
Maybe Josephine's just upset.
Literally a $5 mask. Why is this doing this?
I don't know. It might be... I don't know. I don't want to even theorize right now. But can you keep that on you? See if you can open that front door now.
Yeah. I will just grab salt and I think I already have my mini toolkit, but I have that be one of my things I keep on me.
Okay.
And the mask is my third item. So I can only take 3 with me.
Perfect. Can I have one of the DU.M agents throw in something random for him, please? They're all thinking. I know you can't see them, but
a remote for an AC unit.
Oh, how dare you! Okay, perfect. All right. So you have that as well, and I don't know why you pick it up, but for some reason you do, or it accidentally falls into your magical bag miniature bag of holding almost in a weird way, but that is going to be in your bag of things. And it doesn't take up one of your slots, so you're good. Okay, now, try the front door.
Okay, hold on. Let me just... And I'll strap the mask to, like, my belt buckle. One of my belt loops. And I'll try the front door.
Yeah, it opens, no problem.
It's working fine.
Okay, now that's weird. Okay,
Do
tell
you
you
need
what.
to hold the mask?
I'm not-
Will it work for you?
I'm not going to touch that right now that you've touched it, but what I will do is I'm going to grab a couple books and I'm going to look into this real quick. You contact me on the radio if you need me, okay?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's abnormal. That shouldn't be happening. And don't panic.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, that I was somewhat calm, but telling me not to panic just okay.
Okay. Sorry. I'll try not to do that again.
Guess I'll see you soon.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And I'll walk out the front door.
And as soon as you do, you are... Ooh, this is fun. Who's closest to the door in the trapped house?
Well, wouldn't that be Lilith, as
I
they
think
were
so.
the last one to come in?
I think so. Lilith, would you make a roll for me, please? It would be so...
Certainly. All right.
Oh.
Oh, my
It's an
lord.
omen.
Oh, this is
Like
perfect. That is an 88 for those listening, which is an omen, which means something crazy happens. So what I'm going to say is you guys are sitting there, the radio, Jim just made that call on the radio, and then you're going to hear a banging on the front door. And the front door is actually going to like bow unnaturally as you hear this like very rough banging on the front door. Akachi, it is you. You can shout. You are on the other side, I should say. Not that it is you, but you are on the other side of the door.
Hello? Is this the right... I'm not in a bathroom, am I? Hello? I'm gonna keep rattling.
Is that-
Hello?
Is that a Catsi?
Yeah, sounds like it. One of our other agents.
Akachi?
One of our other agents. They would have been here normally, but they were out of town.
Hey, y'all? Are you getting this?
Still getting...
I see
coming in a little
Akachi
bit.
down.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can someone open this door?
Yeah,
Say something only the real Akachi would know.
I've only known all of you for maybe literally a few days. I think I could say anything, then you wouldn't know if it was me or not.
it's pretty accurate.
It's a good point.
Sounds like
That's a
them.
pretty good point. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, gonna try to open the door.
Go
Yep.
forward.
This has nothing to do with strength and actually opening the door, but could you roll a mind check for me, Jim?
All right.
And the rolls are working this week. 79. Okay, perfect. You open the door, Akachi's there, and it's nighttime, and nothing else creeps you out about that. It just looks normal, like you just opened the door.
Huh. That's weird. Could have sworn it was locked shut. Couldn't open it before, but seemed to open for you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens once
Yeah.
he steps in.
Maybe we should like
Also
prop the
been
door open
doing
with like a book or something, or like a door stop.
Oh, this leads
A
straight
wedge.
outside, right? Like, this is straight outside?
Yeah, right to the street. Yeah.
Okay, everyone get out. You're trapped, right? Get out of the house.
I'm not leaving.
No.
Why?
We'll catch you up on what's going on here. To get the long short of it, we believe that there's a spirit or entity here that wants us to stay. And we're trying to get down to the bottom of it.
Well, but they were willing to let us leave until Lilith stepped in, and then the door slammed again.
I had nothing to do with that.
No, I know. I'm not accusing you of nothing. It's just more of the situation and the events that occurred in order.
Yeah, you have nothing to do with it, but I feel like everything has to do with you at the moment. So
That's damn
I think it's
poetic
good that
right
you're
there.
it's good that you're here as well.
It's great that I'm here. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Akachi.
Nice to meet you, Catsi. I'm Lilith.
Lilith, nice to meet you. Do you want to get out?
You know, I wouldn't mind. There's
the door's
something awful here, so.
Yeah, there's something awful here, but if we're gonna solve it, I think we might need you, or at least I think whatever this spirit is communicating that we'll need you to puzzle this out, Lilith.
That is unfortunate. I guess I'm staying.
All right,
Okay.
well, stay with us, I guess. Scooby-Doo rules. Don't do that.
I'm really lost. Oda told me that you're trapped in the house, but it sounds like you're willingly staying in the house.
Well, I
Well,
wasn't
I think-
particular on that, but I got overruled.
Alder thinks we
It's a
should go
strange
back, but
And I think that makes sense. I think that makes perfect sense, especially coming
Okay,
from someone who's
let's
done this
leave
kind
that.
of
I mean,
stuff
I can just never
before.
come back here.
yeah.
I mean, I'd be inclined to agree, but we're kind of here now, ain't we?
Well,
Let me
I
get
believe
thing is.
if we want to make a group decision here, I think it is important that we continue this investigation. We need all party present in order to solve this. If we leave now, what good is that going to do?
Getting Alder and bringing it back was the original intent, but nonetheless, I don't disagree with you either. We can't split up.
Well, we should prove that we're able to do a case without Alder's help. She is the chief. She would want us. This is a situation where we all have to work together.
Again, not disagreeing.
Well, let's get down to what we do know. 314 Byron Street. That's the location. We know that. We also know that the entity has the ability to manipulate physical items, thrown objects downstairs. Some of these objects might have some power or importance, the metaphysical kind. The seance table exhibits changes in temperature, and changes of temperature has been something that we have experienced throughout this building. And the spirit also seems to be very interested in Lilith.
Okay.
And the whispers around the seance table. Which I haven't actually played the recording yet, so I don't know if anything.
You did a seance.
No, we did
have
not.
not.
There is a table for it, but we have not done one.
Okay.
Though Alder was suggesting that we might need to for our next step.
Oh.
That's something I'm
And
not familiar with.
The only words we've made out from the ghost have been concepts like, how dare she? You know, I was betrayed. There's definitely a very personal investment
sorry?
here.
What?
The ghost perceives itself as being betrayed and keeps saying, how dare she, over and over again.
Okay, you were gonna tell me this when?
Now,
That's great. That's great.
this was
You're here
probably my
now.
first opportunity, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
things have kind of been bad and breaking doors and shit.
Harry might have had an opportunity there a little while ago. Okay.
Well,
Still
you know,
figuring
I
things
think,
out.
Being said now, I think that's
I
the
think-
important thing.
I think getting out of the basement, you know, maybe we didn't, you know, have all the data
didn't-
points lined up in a row for presentation yet, but, you know.
Didn't like things being thrown around at me. You know, normal things that a person doesn't like, and then you don't see an entity doing that anyway.
So, you know, the question is, who was your aunt exactly? And my understanding is that she seems to have possessed some kind of real understanding of magic, the arcane.
Yeah, is that your supposition now? That's what we're going.
We're going straight to magic, Lilith, because I definitely found a spell book down there, a cookbook, if you will.
Look.
Yeah.
Okay. Because those are
Yeah, marked
real.
with. Yeah, because they are. I don't know how else to phrase it to you. We were doing the little cute song and dance of like, you know, maybe it's supernatural, maybe it's not. This is very magically supernatural, Lilith. I don't know how else to say it to you.
Okay.
I mean, you did see the door shut, slam, and crack behind us without touching it. So
I did see
Speaking
that.
of, Catsi, are you still holding the front door open?
Yeah. I refuse to take a step into this building.
Okay. I need you to roll body.
Oh boy. Would my applied physique come into play here?
Sure would.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
You're strong as hell. Let's go. Oh dear.
Nope.
That's a 61. So the door is going to rip out from your hand, but you didn't step inside, right? So it's just going to shut in your face.
And they're outside again.
Damn it.
Well, this spirit certainly seems determined to keep us in here.
Right.
So are you guys staying in there? Should I stay out here?
Well, we didn't shut that. I mean, you did. Damn it. I mean, I guess. Do you want to come in and stay with us? We're having a sleepover, apparently.
Akachi, I think you should come join us. I think this is a team building exercise. Trustful.
We need everybody participating in this, Akachi.
Some icebreakers. Ask how our day was and what's your favorite color and, I don't know, shoe size.
Well, we're not here to shoot the shit. We're here to solve a case.
I want to try opening the door again.
Oh yeah, it opens.
That's weird.
Come on.
This is our last chance. I have a feeling if I walk in, it's not going to open this easily again. Are we staying in this building?
Yep. Make your choice, I suppose.
Do you want it to be a group vote? Because we could do that.
Hey, I believe in democracy.
I believe in solving cases. We're not going to do it outside.
All in favor of staying inside and solving the case?
I'll say I'm neutral, but that doesn't usually work. So yeah, I'll stay and be willing to help out because I don't want dear Lilith to be out in the cold dealing with nothing anymore.
All in favor of dereliction of duty?
Honesty, I like
well
that.
Phrased.
Well
phrased.
For those listening or imagining this in their mind right now, Gus went all in favor of solving the case, immediately raised his hand, and then we had Jim raise a hand, and then Harry raised both hands like, I don't know what to do. But I just think it's hilarious that they all, then Gus goes, what's the alternative? And then we would just see Akachi on the other side of the door with looking at no one raise his hand by himself.
That's right, because there ain't no window on the door, so we wouldn't even see that.
Oh, Akachi just raised his hand.
It's just for you.
Akachi, I'm assuming you raised your hand out there, so but you do seem to be outvoted. It's crazy.
Okay.
Oh no, I imagine they raised their hand with us. So well, come on in, Akachi.
I actually did not, but okay. And I will open the door and just painstakingly inch by inch step through the doorway until finally in the house.
Yeah, I think it's also this wonderful moment where it's like inch by inch and you're kind of waiting for the door to slam and it doesn't slam, and then you're in there and you're like, hey, maybe the door's going to stay open. And as soon as you start to think that, the door absolutely slams shut.
Well,
welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah.
Party.
Well, let's get straight to work then. I'm sensing a pattern here of troubled connections. The radio going off and on, and the bad connection is sort of made me think we're having that same issue with the spirit, and the only way that we're going to get a clear connection with the spirit is, I think we have to use the seance table.
Ooh, okay. Well, we need to guarantee that we need to know who we're contacting, right? Or are we just gonna open up the channel to whatever?
No, we are not doing that. We are going to figure out who we're contacting first.
Yeah, I like that idea.
We need to know. That's important. So what we need to do, if we want to have a clear connection with this spirit, is use, the seance table, but we need to know who. Now, we do know the spirit
Lilith,
address.
forgive me, but you said that your aunt didn't die here, right?
She didn't die here. She died in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, the heart attack was here, but passed there.
It happened here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the only thing I could think of is, do we know anything about the past of this building before your aunt bought it? Who owned it before? What was this place?
I don't know anything.
There's no records or anything that we can,
There could be. We could look around.
Do we
many
know if
boxes
it's the
it-
house itself? Could it not be an item that you brought back after your aunt died? It sounds like I've only watched a few ghost-related movies, but this sounds like a poltergeist, so it doesn't need to be in the location of death for that to happen. It can just be an object.
Yeah.
Sure, some packages arrived after she passed there in the basement.
Did you open them or you set them out?
No, didn't open
Just
them.
boxes. Shit, we have to go back there. That's right. The will.
We're going back in the basement for sure.
Yeah, great. Of course we are. I don't blame you. I might stick with you so that you ain't alone, because I'm a gentleman like that.
If we all go down together and do a thorough investigation, we might be able to yield something that can point us to who exactly the spirit may be, but it's still going to be a gamble.
Don't
We
use
just
that
need to be
word.
very thorough.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The will's up in your room, yeah? You mentioned that?
I can get it for you.
I'll join you with that, but any other documents you might be able to find, maybe the deed to the home that usually has a or even the lease or the mortgage. If you owned it outright, you usually have a record of who's owned it prior, maybe who she bought it from. There may be other details that could be helpful.
Sure, she has one of those brown accordion folders with all kinds of... I'll grab that as well.
Yeah, all right. I'll join you, so you ain't alone, at least, with this. We'll pop upstairs. Is that what it was you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll start with that first. I don't think it's imperative that we go downstairs quite yet. It's a bit dangerous down there.
Hey,
Yep.
so Harry and Lilith are going upstairs. Harry, are you doing anything on your way upstairs? Are you looking for anything?
I mean, I'm looking at the. Is this one of those buildings with those nice big banisters? You know, the railing and all that beautiful architecture kind of thing.
It would have a banister at the top, and it would be solid wood and kind of turned, pieces, but it's not an exposed banister into the downstairs. It's a closed kind of hallway stair, situation going up, and then a partial banister at the top. So, and I can describe it upstairs as well.
Yeah.
Right. I think if it's just like one of those closed hallways, I wouldn't be looking for anything in particular unless there are paintings on the wall or pictures or family photos, that sort of thing. I would be looking for those most definitely, just to see if there's any, maybe a picture of the aunt wearing that amulet,
Yep, okay.
or maybe a family member prior also wearing that.
Would you
kind of
like
thing.
to roll, or would you like to use your freebie ability, or both? So what you can do is you can roll, and then if you find something great, you can then use your freebie on top of it and get something else.
I mean, absolutely. I think in general that's normally how I interpreted that, is if I need to roll regardless, and I'll get something no matter what.
Yep.
But
Okay. Perfect. All right. You go ahead and make your roll then. I just
will
wanted
do
to know
just
if you were
that.
being snoopy.
Well, not Snoopy so much. Maybe dang, I couldn't forget. I forgot the name of the bird.
Woodstock.
Thank you. That's what it was. Maybe Woodstock. That's a 74, so that's a failure there. But
Okay.
any other detail I might see that I wouldn't normally someone else wouldn't.
Well, why don't, because Lilith, you said you have a vision of what the upstairs looks like, so I will go ahead and let you describe that, and then I will come in if there's anything that needs to be added to that.
Sounds good. So when you hit the top of the stairs, you'll see the living room, and it's cozy, kind of mostly browns and tans. It looks like this was inhabited by an older woman. It appears that Lilith has not redecorated. So you'll see Afghans and, pillows and a TV and things. Standard living room. That then goes to the kitchen. A cozy situation, open setup with a dining room table to the right, like a big round dining room table. Some old lacy curtains. There are probably doilies scattered around here. The kitchen counter looks a little bit chaotic, not with dishes and things, but with papers and folders and files. Obviously there's something going on here, and someone is, digging through documents on the regular, so they're being kept out here rather than say in the office, which there is. It's a 2-bedroom setup up here. To the left there's a bathroom and a tiny office, and to the right is a bedroom, and nothing super notable. There would still be art up from when Ruth lived here, and perhaps some family photos, maybe one with me in it when I was younger. You would see a few photos with Ruth in. She is definitely wearing the amulet, but you don't see photos with anyone else wearing the amulet. And I start digging around in these files and papers that are on the countertop. It's here somewhere. Just give me a moment and I'll find the deed as well. I'm sure it's in here. And I start digging around in this pretty ancient looking brown accordion file holder. She's probably had this since the 70s. Aunt Ruth did.
While you're looking, would you mind seeing maybe there's any order receipts for those the packages you had mentioned coming in? If she ordered them from somewhere to get them shipped, there'd be something, I'm sure.
I mean, she was old school, but not that old school. I think she was getting most of this stuff from eBay, so that would likely be on her computer.
Okay, that would be a good place as well. Then, if that's if you have the logins or something.
Well, it was kind of written down on a post-it on her.
Of course it was. That makes that easier then. So that would be the next step. We can find these, and then unless you want to pull me at the computer, and I can do that while you're looking here.
Sure,
up to you.
Why
if you're not comfortable with that, that's all right.
I mean, I can just come with you, and I'm gonna follow you, bringing this brown folder, digging through it.
Would you like your freebie now?
I would love that, actually, yes.
So during all of this, there's one moment as you're about to leave, and she's carrying the brown, whatever it is, file folder thing, where she pushes with her left hand something on the table, covers something up on the table, and then follows behind you. It's just a second. If you stop and you wait, she'll know you noticed. So it's up to you.
No, I don't.
Yep.
I don't move yet.
Yep.
All right. The up in your bedroom, is it?
The office, right this way. I'll
wonderful.
lead you into this cutesy little office with probably a 10 or 12-year-old computer in here.
Should be very
definitely
familiar. Some
crocheted doilies and things, and a cozy little armchair, and a password on a little post-it note there.
Do you mind? And I sit down.
Have at it.
I'll go log in. I'm assuming there's probably no password to even get to the main desktop with this, and then open up. Oh God, it'd probably be a good old Internet Explorer, and go right to eBay. Log in and go to the orders.
Yep. What are the most recent orders? Do you know, Miss Lilith?
I would say one of the more recent orders within the past 30 days or so is that book that they've mentioned downstairs.
Oh,
and then just various, you know how we described the downstairs as a bit of a yard sale of items. The recent order list would appear rather similar. You might notice some jewelry. You might notice a sculpture, random things that were described as being old, and Aunt Ruth deemed them worthy of collection for one reason or the other.
Yeah. I think, Harry, you would notice the listing for the cookbook probably says something odd and weird and doesn't quite make sense. It doesn't say like spell book or anything like that. It says something I don't know if it necessarily says cookbook, but there is some sort of word that's used here that reminds you of Alder, like some of the shit that she says about that. I don't think it's gutter or anything like that, but there is a word in here that stands out to you, or it seems just close enough to the bullshit that I spout
Maybe
that you're like,
recipes
okay, that's
or something like
something
that.
like that. Yeah, something like that. Generation long recipes or something like that, and you're like, okay, that's fucking weird. And then there's maybe one or two other items on this list that maybe stand out to you as maybe she did kind of know what she was doing, maybe.
All right. You gonna let me know what those items are, or then just more just kind of general vibe?
That's... I don't want to just speak for Lilith here, because she's
Right.
been behind the wheel. What do you think your grandma would have been more attracted? Sorry, your aunt. What would she been more attracted to? Objects, items, like a bookend or something that might be magical, or did she just collect anything that she thought might be fish in a barrel type thing?
I think there was a bit of fish in the barrel to start, probably like 20 years ago, which is why you still see things like, I think you mentioned
like toy cars.
Toys.
Yeah,
toy cars even.
Okay.
But I think probably in the last decade or so, it kind of, she maybe homed in on things that actually did have some value, and I assume most vendors of those items didn't know. To those folks, these things would have been antiques, but there could have been a symbol or a shape or something telling.
That she kind of was like, all right.
Right.
Okay. Follow-up question, and you can DM it to me if you like. Do you know, and only answer this if you know as Lilith, what she was obsessed with lately? Like, what was there something that she was really focusing on? Was it spirits? Was it... All right, perfect. This will help me figure out what he sees on the eBay list. Okay. Yep. All right. That's fucking wild, but okay. Okay, you see a pen, an old quill, and ink set. You also see a teacup, and you also see
a bronze statue.
Yeah.
A statuette.
Dude, can I just say it's what's behind you there? Because first of all, I love that. It's a unicorn statue.
God.
Can we just say it's that? Yeah. And then a unicorn statue. Those are the things really that are the most frequent, and they're expensive. She spent a lot on them.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like $20,000 for one fucking item. Yeah.
For the shop went to this collection in the basement.
Yeah.
Very quick, just for my own visual sake, the teacup, is that more like fine chinaware?
Sure
or
is,
that?
yep.
All right.
Sure is, antique
That's kind
chinaware.
of what I imagined, but like the whole maybe gold trimmed filigree and all that fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would be probably gold, might even be real ivory or something like that. Old bone china.
Okay, this is helpful. We now know what we can at least look for. Thank you, Lilith. All right. Yeah, that book is very recent, and some of these things, old quill, teacup, statue. Okay, all right. Well, that gives us something to look for and find, and we can look into that once they go into the basement. All right. Were you able to find?
Things.
Yes, these three right here.
And 2 or 3 things there would still be in packages in the basement, Harry.
Perfect. That makes it even easier to find then. Because they'd probably be near the bottom of the stairs, because you just would have set them down there and get left out because you didn't like being down there.
Set them on the table, yeah.
Perfect, easy. Were you able to find Will?
Yeah, so while you were looking at the orders there, I dug around and I pull out, it's really thick. This, what would it be called? The mortgage transfer thing. There's like a sort of a history of the property included in that deed.
Yeah,
and Yeah, so I just hand you-
the title history.
Is that what it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's more or less. Someone with a
so I
mortgage,
hand
I
you
should probably
this,
know that more.
deed and title thing, and say have at it.
Wonderful. We'll bring this downstairs. I don't want to be up here loitering with you for the sake of your own privacy. Before we head down, and I do get up and start going back toward the living room. What'd you hide over there?
What?
What'd you hide over there? No point lying. It's okay. What'd you hide over there? If it's something important that we need to know, even if it's shameful, embarrassing, or something you don't want to be seen, we need to know.
Just some paperwork. for the
Well,
house.
may I see it?
Kind of wipe my brow and tuck my hair away, and like I'm irritated, and I grab the paper and thrust it at you. Here.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it, see what it is.
It is a contract that's been drawn up between myself and a real estate agent to list this shop for sale.
I don't know why you want to hide this, but this is helpful, admittedly. This is very helpful information. I don't give a damn if you want to sell the place or not, but if there is something tied to this and it's upset, this could be why.
I mean, you'd be the first person not to judge me for selling. Everyone thinks I'm a bit of a cold fish as it is, but I don't have
it's your
any
life,
attachment
your
to this
business.
I mean, I also
What's
thought
up?
this was a circus. I thought all these people coming here were ill, bored, delusional.
Some might have been. People find their peace in strange ways. Your aunt may have given that to them, even if it wasn't real fully, but clearly something's here, as you've now seen, and so have we.
I've seen it.
Yes, you have. Wait, seen it as in the things, or seen it as in an entity?
The same things you have.
Okay, just making sure and clear. But again, it's your business. It's your house. She left it to you. I ain't gonna judge you for that.
She expected me to be attached to it. She knew I didn't believe. And at this point, I grabbed the amulet around my neck and just kind of fiddle with it a little bit. And I need your help. I need whatever this is gone. And does this kind of thing have to go on a seller's disclosure? And
not if we're able to help out, and whatever it is, give it what it needs. The expectations of those who are older than us, that's them. That's an unnecessary expectation, especially if it wasn't something you wanted. It was thrust upon you. So.
Do you want to be handed a circus to manage?
No, that's what I mean. I'm agreeing with you. But, nonetheless, it's usually something good to communicate with family ahead of time. Unfortunately, you don't have that opportunity now, but hell, maybe you do, depending on what we're about to go do. So.
What do you mean? You don't?
What do you, which statement?
Were you going to try to talk to Ruth?
I think that's their goal. Get more information. You were standing there while we were talking about doing a seance of some kind. Who else would we have talked to?
I didn't know you meant Aunt Ruth.
I mean, she's tied to this place in some way or another. If that happens to be her that's causing this, well, we should know that. If it's not, then she'd have some insight into what it might be.
Sure.
And hell, if we talk to her, maybe you could clear some air.
I don't.
If you want to. You don't have to. Just saying.
She wouldn't understand me wanting to sell. She wouldn't understand.
Well, that's an assumption, and I do a lot of those, but they make an ass out of most of us. If she loved you and cared for you, I don't think she'd be too upset if you did not have the same desires as her.
I mean, I
Hopefully.
care for her too. I didn't think it was real, Harry.
I'm aware, and that's all right. I feel like she probably knew that too. She left this place to you despite knowing how you felt about it.
Why didn't she try to show me that it was real?
Did you ever ask?
No.
Well, if she knew you didn't like it and you never asked to be seen, just to see it, why would she push you?
I wasn't afraid. I just didn't believe.
Right. That's what I mean. You didn't believe it. You let her know, and she didn't want to push it for you, push it on you.
Well, she did in the end, didn't she?
In a way, yes. Might have been the last. Well, something needs to be taken care of, and maybe she didn't want. I don't know. Maybe it could be protecting you in some way. She made sure you had the amulet. I don't know what that does, unless she told you. We asked you before.
Told me never to take it off. That's it.
And no reason. All right. And she had it on always there. So in those pictures, I noticed. Did you ever say where she got that?
She never did say. I never did ask.
And right onto her deathbed, you said. Okay. Did she say anything when she handed it to you outside of, I mean, you could just really rack your brain. When she handed it to you, presumably before she died, or was it during the will?
She was dying and said never take it off.
Did she look, God, I apologize. Did she look fearful? Did she look regretful? Did she look, what did she do?
Gone. She looked gone. She was pale and I couldn't read her expression. She was leaving.
Right.
It was just one of those things. There's a lot of emotion, and I inwardly rolled my eyes. Sure, I'll never take it off, that kind of thing. And at first, it just felt like the right thing to do. People always talk about a dying wish. If someone has a dying wish, you grant it. And I wore it, and then I don't know, coming here, and I didn't want to take it off. I don't even like the thing, but I didn't want to take it off.
Yeah, respect for the dead. I understand. Respect for family and their wishes.
More than that. That's what it was at first, but I just like, if you asked me to hand it to you, I would say no. I don't want to take it off, and I don't know why that is. Not
to be too personal, don't go into detail, but bathing, that sort of thing, you keep it on. Can't take it off then either?
Always. I don't take it off.
I think this is a perfect time to see what the lot are up to downstairs.
Okay. So, we're trapped in here and we're going to a basement that you mentioned was dangerous. Why was it dangerous? Is there creatures down there we have to keep an eye out for?
Well, trapped implies that we didn't choose to be here. We've willfully sequestered ourselves.
I am trapped here.
Okay, you're trapped here. I'm here of my own volition. Yeah, there was some weird stuff going on in the basement, and there is a very cursed book down there, marked with sigils and all that stuff. definitely.
Did you touch it?
Why would I touch it?
Oh, just asking.
I didn't touch it. I looked at it.
No need to get so defensive about it.
It had a pretty elaborate sigil on it, which it had a couple of like warning messages on it, stay out, danger, do not trespass kind of vibes on the book. And it also kind of looked like a signature in a way, like a mark of possession, but I don't know whose it is.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Amulet. You think that amulet of protection was meant for that book?
I have this thing in the back of my head, right? Which is that this lady suffers a heart attack here, right? And then she doesn't die here. She dies in the hospital. Now, I don't really know how it works. I don't know if you have to die in a place to actually be bound to it, or if it could be like an echo of her, an essence of her. I don't know if a spirit can then travel back to a place of resonance, if it dies in a different place. But what caused the heart attack could very well be tied to whatever that is, or something else in the building. There could be a hostile entity here with designs upon Lilith's family, or it could be Ruth trying to communicate, protect, guide. Those are my two theories at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, at the moment, the spirit doesn't seem malevolent. Most of the things that have been going on here have just been objects getting thrown off shelves, tables, whispers, incoherent whispers. We've been able to communicate just a little bit, but anytime we ask anything personal, that's when the connection, it seems, between us and them is cut off. And the strange thing is when we ask this disembodied spirit if they were dead or not, it seems like they're still alive. But now I am wondering about this book. And the amulet is supposed to be some form of protection. So I wonder, again, is that amulet protecting against that book? And whoever has that amulet, can they access it?
I guess it depends on what the book is. Like, I've been assuming it belongs to Ruth. That's my best guess, but... And
if it belonged to Ruth and Ruth had the amulet, that's how she would access it.
A turnkey, or like a thing that lets you bypass a ward if it's there.
You mentioned that there were whispers of some kind of betrayal. The solutions to them.
It was hard to make out because it was, a ghostly, whispery voice coming through, crackle static. But what was clearest to me was betrayed me. How dare she? Like, those were the things I heard the most.
Looks like just even talking about it is riling up the spirit.
Yeah.
I feel like more than anything, that might be what we want to start leaning towards.
Yeah.
Has there been anyone else mentioned? We've only, again, from what we've said, we've only mentioned Ruth and Lily in this entire situation.
Well, the problem is we haven't really established like a 2 for yes, 1 for no situation. Do you know what I mean? Like, we haven't really gotten to the point of communicating, which is why I'm looking at the seance table. I haven't taken a photo of this, actually. I'm gonna take a photo of the seance table.
They couldn't see me giving you that look, but all right.
I caught the look immediately.
Yep.
Yeah. that was
oh boy,
burning me through the screen.
Go ahead and make your roll. And also, I think you said you took photos of things and you didn't look at them yet, or you did look at them, the other ones?
I haven't looked at them yet,
yeah,
but my goal is I'm going to take this photo and then I'm going to lay out the 5 photos I have.
Are you going to lay them out on the seance table?
Well, let's see how this photo goes first, and then we'll see what the consensus is before I do something.
Make your roll. Oh boy.
Don't say it like that. Come on.
It could be fun, but I mean, you do have a history of rolling crazy when you really need, needed to not be
Go,
crazy.
Go ahead and make your roll. Do I have any shift for this I should be aware of?
Oh, let's see. I mean, nope.
All right.
Nope. You could argue me one. What did I say? What did I say?
Okay.
What did I say?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Holy
so we got doubles, but it was an 11. So this is like one of the best things that you could roll. Okay. I would like you to describe what we see as Gus as you take this picture, but something does come over you as you take it. I'd like to say it's a stillness, but you are interacting with magic at the moment, but I don't think Gus knows that's what it is. So it's however Gus would kind of feel doing that, but I imagine it's kind of like meditative. You're tapping into something here when you take this photo.
Yeah, I think I go. I haven't taken a photo of that yet, and as I like raise the lens, it's I like just absolute stillness, micro adjustments, almost as like I'm framing something that
I get in the zone like that when I'm taking pictures for real. Yeah.
And
I have a follow-up question before you continue. Do you want to see the truth?
always.
Okay, then you don't even need to take the picture. When you put the camera up to your eye, you will see two people spectrally sitting at this seance table. One in Ruth's seat and the other right beside her. And you can hesitate, you can take the photo, you can do whatever.
I take the photo.
Yeah, and they'll be in it when you... So go ahead.
Okay. So I snap the photo. And just because this is a charged success, I would like the vibe to me is that the flash from this almost like for a split second drains the light out of the room, like just for a split second.
The whole room goes dark for just a fraction of a second. I love that so much.
And that I kind of recoil from the camera as I finish taking it and glance back to Catsi and Jim like, those are people at the table.
What?
People at the table. There's people at the table. Looks like there's hey, and I'm assuming I can't see them because I don't have the lens up to my eye at the.
Yeah, as soon as you take the camera down, you can't see them anymore.
And even if I was to raise it back up, I assume that moment has.
I think the charged success is going to last for a little while, but eventually it will fade. But as of right now, if you were to, pull it up, you'd see them, and then, for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
While I have the chance to look at them, so I see the one that can I just absorb as much of their description as possible.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, here's the thing. I need Lilith to come in and describe both of these people without me dropping names, so hold on.
You said there's people. There's people sitting at the table. Okay.
Okay.
So as in, I can't see them. See me as in ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where exactly do you see them sitting?
I'm
sorry?
In the seated then.
Gus is avoiding eye contact. Gus is like, I can't refuse to believe this is real.
No, I think he's like, I think this is I've got exactly what I asked for, but I was like I wasn't ready for getting what I asked for.
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and describe, or would you like me to, Lilith? We cannot hear you. Go ahead.
Do you have a preference?
I would like you to describe it just because I don't want to get anything wrong.
Yep. So in Ruth's seat, you see a short, slightly larger woman with shoulder-length curly blonde hair. Her ghostly apparition is wearing this amulet. She has 8 or so rings on, lots of bracelets, a bit of makeup, a big, bright smile when she does smile. Though I think now she's probably sitting there with some stoicism. Maybe looks like she's waiting for something. And then to her right is a woman that looks a lot like Lilith, a lot like me, with some streaked gray hair and perhaps a softer, kind of kinder expression, and just an overall lacking the sternness and stiffness that you see in Lilith. A little more easygoing, perhaps, and very kind eyes.
Yeah, I will add that the woman sitting in Ruth's chair is looking right at you as you take this picture, and the other woman is looking at the stairway. And so as this photo develops over the course of a minute, you lot would all see this. Gus has managed to capture the supernatural on a Polaroid camera.
Golly.
I just flipped the photo around to Akachi and Jim. Huh? 2 people.
No kidding. Well, that explains why it was cold in Ruth's seat, and looks like we have spirits. I'm going to assume that's Ruth, but who is that next to Ruth? Looks an awful lot like Lilith.
Someone else in the family, maybe, or
Mother? Yeah, maybe a sister. But why are they here? She hasn't made any mention of any other family member. Only her aunt.
You talk to them?
Hello.
I wasn't expecting that. Could you roll for me? I love this. This would be, it's going to be a soul check because I don't think you know how to do what you're trying to do yet. But you can have a shift. We'll give you a full 10 from that charged success. Still carrying over. 16. Okay. Wow. Okay, are you holding the camera up as you do this, or are you just speaking to the
I think
air?
I think I raised the lens so I can actually approximate eye contact.
Yeah.
Like, hello? Like, I guess in Gus's mind, it's like, not I'm gonna start a conversation. He's like, I want to see if they can hear me and communicate back, because he doesn't think things through. So that's where we're at.
Okay. I think the woman that is looking at the stairway does not move really. I think the woman sitting in Ruth's chair maybe tilts her head a little bit and looks at you like you're odd. But she is looking at you, it seems like. She doesn't say anything.
Ruth?
I think the woman that is in Ruth's chair will push the chair back, but the chair doesn't move. And then she'll stand up. She shifts her weight onto one leg, favoring her left side. And she's still looking at you. She looks a little bit defensive, though.
Here to help.
Doesn't do anything else. Looks like she's waiting for something.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the right, looking to Jim and Akachi, I don't think this is the right method of communication, is the vibe that I'm getting.
Are you getting any feedback?
She's aware of me, so check in on her again. Look, she's looking at me,
but as soon as you lift up to kind of look at again, she is not there. The other woman is still sitting there, but that woman is gone now. And then I need you to roll a soul or body, one of the two. You can choose.
Let's do soul. Let's be consistent.
Okay.
My dice are stacked today. Sorry.
Wait, was that another 16?
That is another 16.
It's the exact same roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that mean something?
I mean, that's wild. This spirit tries to enter into you, Gus, and use you like a puppet, but is unable to do so. Why is that? You stop them somehow. Either you're aware of it or not. That's fine. But
I think it's. I don't think I'm aware that that's what's just happened.
Okay.
If I'm being honest.
Okay, that's totally fine.
I think I get the feeling like there's a spider web on the back of my neck.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like shrug it and like brush it and turn around like looking at Jim like, when did you just touch my shoulder?
Oh, I'm all the way over here.
Akachi, is this revenge?
Revenge for what?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can lay out the photos and we can sort of look at what we've got so far if you two like.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we have so far.
Yeah.
Where should we do that?
Probably not on the... Let's go over to the counter. Maybe the seance table seems occupied at the moment.
Yeah. I feel that.
As soon as you say I feel that, I think you'll get the goose pimples up your neck and arms as you just kind of feel like, you know, that feeling that somebody's like right behind you. That's kind of what you have right now. Like you could turn around and see somebody, but you don't. It does feel like you're being watched or somebody's following directly behind you.
Yeah, as I'm walking, I'm just like anxiously like adjusting the collar of my jacket.
I think also because you said you always want to see the truth, and I will ask a couple more times just to be sure, but because you did say that, I think there is a moment where you might feel breathing on, like hear it or feel it kind of on your neck as you walk around to this table.
Yeah, I think as I clock that it's breathing and as I can place where Jim and Akachi are, I take a deep breath and I say to myself, you've been around the dead a lot. The dead can't hurt you.
And it's probably a perfect time for Harry and Lilith to walk down the stairs after their long conversation.
All right. Well.
Hey, gang.
You've missed some exciting stuff down here.
That's bad news.
Well, actually good news, because we need your help, Lilith. We've got a picture, and we need to identify the people in this picture.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to lay some photos down on the table, and I think we can all look at them together, and maybe we can draw some connections here. So I've got the start. It's 5 Polaroids total that I have at the moment.
All right, which one do you lay down first?
I think I'm going to do them in order, so as if chronologically as I've taken them. So the first one I laid down is a photo, and I'm going to put it in the center as if it is like the center point, which is the sign of the shop, which is Ether and Earth.
Oh shit. Okay, do you remember what your role was for this one? Probably not.
I can tell you that all of my photo rolls were fails. I can tell you that much in retrospect. So none of them were.
One.
Except for the last one.
Except for the last one. Okay. Oof. Okay. So as you pull these out one at a time, you've got the photo of the sign. It just looks like a sign in the shop. I think there's maybe some blurriness in one of the windows, the lower window. You probably see there's like a weird light artifact that shouldn't maybe be there, but otherwise it seems like just a photo of the sign. And what's the next one that you lay down?
The next one is the photo of the book, which if I recall your description of it, it has light leaking on one side of it, which was towards where Jim and Harry were when I took it.
Yeah, that's right. So you have light leak on there, but also the book. Is anybody looking at the book? I mean...
I'm looking at all of them.
Yeah, everybody's looking pretty intensely, right? Okay, so everybody who looks at the Polaroid with the book in it, go ahead and make a roll for me. Mind or soul, your choice. I'm not going to explain why.
I think I'm pouring over the will.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense to me. 31, 27, 62. Okay. Oh, ooh. Lilith, you just see a book. You don't see anything odd. You feel fine looking at it. And Jim, ooh, rolled a 27 with a 20 mark. Okay. Jim, when you look at it, oh man. You see something that stands out to you that you personally find intriguing. But I don't know what you would find intriguing about a cookbook. So what do you think that is?
I think there'd be a page that's folded specifically, like a marker.
Yeah.
Like, this has been used.
Yeah, okay.
And there are notes. There's like a little note tab.
Yeah, yeah. So like one of those like sticky student notes is in there. And so you can kind of see that. And maybe there's a writing on that note. Oh, I know exactly what it is. It says missing persons. Who else looked
Does
at
anybody else see that?
Yeah,
Oops,
sorry. Akachi, you did too, right?
Yeah, I failed though.
Oh, what was your roll? I can't scroll up
62.
that high. 62. Okay.
Yeah.
You just feel really, and I don't like to say how your character feels unless there's magic imposing a feeling on you, which is exactly what's happening right now. You just feel a little uneasy when you look at the Polaroid. Like that book might be real. All right, sorry, go ahead. I think Jim said, did anybody else see that? And points to the tag.
Do you see that tag? You see what that says?
Sorry, did you want me to roll as well? Because I know I actually looked at the physical one, so I wasn't sure.
No, you're good. Yep, you're good.
Yeah, okay,
You
all right.
see what you saw last time. Yep.
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah, no worries.
Which is the sigil.
Yeah, it's a tag.
Yeah, it looks like it says missing persons. That's the book that you shouldn't touch, though. Why would that be in
I don't
there?
see anything. Doesn't. No tag.
I don't know, it's hard to
I'm
make
reading
out.
this document. Do you want me to take a look? I can look at it if you want, but I'm kind of pouring over this right now.
Let's just make note of that. Why would your aunt be interested in missing persons? Is there anybody in your family that's gone missing?
No, no. I don't see what you're talking about. It's just
Maybe
a book.
it's just difficult for you to make out, but I'm definitely reading
I mean, I'm wearing
missing
my
persons
glasses.
on that little tab there on the book.
There's no tab there.
Is anybody else? No, nobody else sees that?
Yeah, I'll take a look now that
Yeah, go ahead.
Jim is.
Make your roll.
I also wanted to check for Jim and I guess myself now. Was that detail he saw, was that Devil in the Details extra?
Yeah.
The tab?
Yep.
Great.
Oh,
That's
boy.
a 66 omen. Good. I'm glad I looked at that.
Oh, boy, Harry. What a time
Take
to roll
a
that.
look.
Mm-hmm.
What is tempting to you, Harry?
In general, here, what
Specifically, what would be a temptation for you to want to open this book?
Oh.
Like Jim and missing persons.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Except yours is a 66, so this is going to be quite tempting.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware. That's why I'm thinking hard here. Do you mind if you get back to me in just a minute?
Yeah, of course. Take
I
some
really
time to
want to
think
give you a
about
good
it, yeah.
answer.
But what I will say is that at first you don't see a tab. Then you start to see Jim's tab, missing persons, and then it changes into whatever it is that you see.
Okay, all right.
And it absolutely is very tempting with that 66 for you to open that book. And like I think throughout the rest of the scene, you might feel an idea about, well, maybe we should go check that book. You know, maybe we should pick up that book.
Yeah, I think I know now. Actually, now that you said all that, looks like there's a couple of cards sticking out.
Yeah, okay.
I can't make out if they're tarot or if they're not, but I mean, tarot does run with basically like a playing card deck with a few extras. So I'm seeing cards in there, and that's just, it's maybe tempting is the wrong word for me, but the curiosity has not gotten too strong.
Okay.
not a thing I need, but it's a thing I want to know about.
Yeah, you're
why
curious.
that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably something that, I mean, it's a 66, not the worst roll you could make, but it is an omen. So I think this is something that will sit with you, maybe. When you go back to the office, you'll be like, I wonder what the fuck. If you don't open it, then you'll wonder for quite a while.
Absolutely. Why would she have cards?
Yeah.
Why they're down there instead of up here where the terror would be potentially. So anyway, yeah.
And you... It's interesting you said cards. I immediately thought your playing deck, but I think it's interesting that you chose tarot. Does Harry have much experience with that?
No, none at all.
Not at
he
all.
just knows that he looked into it at one point, not for like the whole readings and whatnot, but more the when you're looking at trying to find card counters and other things like you make sure you know all the card decks and what they kind of look like and tails and things. And a lot of the time, if there's a charlatan, say, with tarot, there's a lot of tails. There's a lot. So there was studying and reading people because of that. And while he's not the best at reading people, he's good at reading cards.
Okay.
So I think a lot of that was an interest in the cards themselves because there's crossover. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. You see the corner of 2 then peeking out a little bit.
Corner of 2? Okay.
Yeah, 2 cards. One has you can see the top. One has the number 1 on it, and the other one has 12. But I don't think you can see, and I just double checked. You can kind of maybe see like what looks like a wooden curtain rod on the corner of the one that has 12 on it, and maybe some ivy coming down, but you can't see anything else.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering which suit it was, if I could see that or not, based on the tarot. But
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that bothers me more because now I'm curious,
Yeah,
even more curious, because that's the beginning and endings in tarot. That's more of a me knowledge than a Harry knowledge, but still, which is going to bother me more because now I know that too. So thanks for that one.
You're welcome.
Uh,
All right, sorry. Go
so
ahead, y'all.
That's kind of crazy because what I was going to say when I lay down the third photo is that you realize I'm not laying them down left to right, that I seem to be doing almost an impromptu tarot spread.
Okay. I see. Yeah, that's even more fun.
So I'm doing a horseshoe tarot spread. So the photos aren't arranged like just left to right. They're kind of making a shape as I'm forming them.
Cool. I love that because that makes it worse for me.
Yeah, and are you going like left down? Or
Left
are you
up
doing
and then down?
Okay, all right.
So this third
I
one
just
will
want to know
be
what's
the
one in the middle. Yeah.
This third one will be the middle one, and it's the tallest one in the shape, which is the photo I took. It was of Jim and Harry, but it was me trying to find the source of the light leak. So in
yeah,
Gus's
that's right.
mind,
You just pulled up and you just did a random snap, right? But you failed that roll.
I did fail that roll.
Yeah, so it just looks like you can maybe make out the vague shape of Harry and Jim, but because you're standing too far back with the Polaroid, the flash isn't going to reach them. So they're just distant shapes. But you don't really see much else in that one.
I placed the fourth photo, which is now descending from the middle, which is the photo of Lilith.
Oh, that's right. You wanted to make sure her amulet was there. That's right.
Yeah, the portrait shot of Lilith and the Lilith and the amulet.
Yep, and it's just, from what you can tell, it just seems to be Lilith and the amulet. There's nothing weird going on here. Lilith, you see a photo of you. You remember her taking that, or him taking that. And then next time,
I placed the final photo, which is the one of the two people sitting at the table. And
now I see, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I have my hands on the edge of the photo still, but I'm now looking at Lilith. I'm looking at to read Lilith's reaction.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And what is Lilith's reaction to seeing that?
Blanche. I don't say anything for a moment. My mouth is open. And I turn to him and say, "You took this here."
Just now, maybe 2 minutes ago.
Did you see them?
I did.
A single tear falls down from her right eye, and I hastily wipe that away and just... That's, I point to the one in Aunt Ruth's chair and I say, that's Aunt Ruth. I look around the room, look at the seat where my mother would have been sitting, and I point and I say, that's my mom. That's impossible.
Sorry, Lilith.
Why is that impossible?
Wow. I don't know what world you live in, Harry, but the one I live in, this isn't... Is this normal to you?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I thought in the specific, your mother being there with your aunt, that was the impossibility. The seeing this is wild to me, too. Don't get me wrong there.
Is there any way that this is a trick?
No, ma'am.
Easier if it was.
I just tilt my head up. What do you want?
A feeling that wasn't directed towards us, was it?
I just look at Jim, kind of scowling, and... What are they doing here?
They're... My best guess is they're trying to communicate with you.
I jump at those sounds and my shoulders go even higher, and I'm just... Okay, what do you want?
Lilith, would you like to make a roll for me, please?
Sure. Flat 100?
No, do a soul one for me. Nothing else happens. I mean, you are hearing things being slammed around, falling. If you look, you'll see books coming off the shelves and things being knocked off the counter in and around you.
What's your mother's name?
Cynthia.
I glance at Harry, like, if you have something to say, but...
Do you mind if I... Well, one question for Lilith to let me know. While I was poring over the will, was there anything that might have stuck out to me?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Lilith has been honest about the will. I think it would be... You might be curious as to why seemingly just everything went to Lilith, but it would be like a two-step question to ask her. Like, there really wasn't anybody else to leave this to, so I don't think anything particularly stands out. Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Oh, there may be something, because they would have a list of surviving, right?
Yeah, it'd be a list of surviving relatives normally, and then to blank this goes to blank, or be list of surviving, and then so-and-so gets the estate, sort of thing.
I think the only thing that you pick up on, Harry, is number of living survivors. It looks like something was done and then scribbled and then just one was put down.
What was the number before that?
It's scribbled out, so I don't know if you can
Oh,
tell.
okay.
Yeah, but it was like
scribbled out.
something and then it was scribbled out and then one was left. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that would be the thing that stands out there.
Yeah, for sure.
You
And
don't mind me asking, how did she pass?
She had a heart attack.
Your mother did as well?
My mother it was a car accident.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we're dredging this up. And how much time between your aunts and your mother's passing?
My mother's been gone for a decade.
All right. Okay, just check. She never.
Go ahead, Harry.
I was just gonna say she never wore that amulet, or did she participate in anything with your aunt normally?
I grab the amulet and say no. My mother, I don't know if she believed, but she wasn't around here a lot.
All right. Yeah. Gus, go ahead.
It's pretty much what I was going to ask.
Fair enough.
The question I do have is, which is more for the room at this point, I suppose, which is, I'm assuming in that car accident that was not here, that wasn't anywhere near here.
It was in town.
It was in town, but she passed presumably on the scene or at hospital.
Right away on the scene.
So, the two spirits that are here, that are your kin by blood, they did not die in this place, and yet they are bound here or drawn here in some sense. Which means
Makes a
they're
little
either
more
bound.
sense now.
They're either bound to you, and that's why they're here, or they're bound to something in this building, or the building itself.
Ruth used to ask me to participate in the seances. Is there anybody you want to talk to? She'd say like it was bait. You know, like who else could she mean?
Right.
And I always said no.
But was that the truth?
Was what the truth?
Was it true that you didn't want to contact anyone?
I wouldn't have minded saying goodbye, but
But you didn't
Yes,
believe in
and-
any of this.
no.
But now, have we given you enough evidence to think otherwise?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You want to give it a shot?
Is it? Are you all going to be watching?
You want us to? If you don't, we can.
We can
We
be
can
in this
look
main
away.
lobby. I think leaving you alone is a poor idea, just with what's been going on. But we could at least be
No, if it's
within
not
ear
safe,
and
if it's not safe, don't leave.
don't
me.
leave you then. That's fine. We wouldn't. I'm gonna ask another unfortunate question, which I feel might know the answer. This will, I did find something. It's surviving relatives. There was a number here and it was crossed out and then it put 1, which I assume is you. When this will was written, there were more people here, possibly who would have gotten the estate, essentially. Aside from your mother, would there have been anyone else, and did they pass too?
Ruth had a daughter, but no one has seen her in 15 years.
15 years, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see when this will was written. There's usually an original date that'll say time, you know, like on this day, blah blah blah. I write this in my sound mind and that sort of thing. So I'm curious when it was written, just kind of figure out maybe who passed since it was.
Do you want to say PB or do you want me?
Go for it.
I would say Ruth wasn't the type of person to tightly keep up with something like this. So maybe 7-ish years ago or so.
Oh, that's a weird okay. So Lilith, if this was written about I'm looking here at the date. Looks about 7 years ago, based on what you said that you was. But if you were the only surviving relative, why was this crossed out and put 1, which means there was someone else?
I mean, it's possible there was something Ruth didn't tell me about Meredith. No one has seen her, and the answer is I don't know.
Right. Just making note, and I'm not calling you out on that, but there's a discrepancy there. This might mean that you had or have, and they were removed, a relative in the last 7 years.
I mean, they didn't get along, so.
Sure. Okay. Well, that was mostly that. The thing we talked about upstairs, you mind if I bring it up?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I look around the room a little bit, thinking about the spirits, like, oh.
Oh yeah, no, that's in my mind too. So, y'all maybe put pieces together here, upstairs. Remember the notes on the, God, I want to not say some of the words that keep making shit fall over. Remember the words that were said about the feelings of, animosity from downstairs? Recall?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Well, it looks like, I'll avoid certain words, but I'll let you draw 2 and 2. There was a real estate agent being talked to. That's what I was trying to avoid. Yeah.
Well,
I think that might be your connection there. That seems to kind of have a pretty direct thought process.
I see.
I'm building a theory here.
Yeah, me too. It might be the same theory.
Think so.
So we gotta figure out a way where, there's an easy solution to this, Lilith, which you may or may not want, which is tear that up. And
Give me it. Give me the papers.
I hand it right over.
I shred them. Tear them long way in half and sideways and tear them and then toss them. Is this what you want?
Tell her your intention now.
I won't sell. If that's what you want. I didn't think this was... I didn't think any of this was possible. I just thought... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aunt Ruth. And I take a seat at the seance table, head in my hands. And I'm looking at the 2 seats where they were sat. Just scared, curious. And upset.
That can't
have.
I don't.
Is that what you want? I say to the air. Is that it? I didn't know. I'm sorry. I never asked.
That's not fair on you. You never wanted this. Why? If they cared about you, they wouldn't want to force this on you.
I know she cared about me.
And this can't be it. That shouldn't be it.
Maybe we should establish a more direct conversation.
Right. Things like that can be a misunderstanding as well, or needing to chat, and there was no time for that.
And now we know certainly who is, well, sitting at the seance table, so we know exactly who to contact.
This is true. Do we need anything that... Oh, shit. There were a few items that were purchased. I found the list from their eBay order. They're in packages still, but one of them was indeed called generational recipes. Yeah. For a book. For recipes.
I tap the photo of the book. This one?
That right there. Yeah, that was purchased very recently, along with a few other items.
Well,
So,
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'd rather speak to the spirits we know than the book we don't.
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous. I mean, I got a running theory about the book, but if the book was only purchased recently, then the amulet idea, and I mean, it could still hold water, but I don't know. That might be too
the
risky.
amulet's been around before Lilith was born, according to photos upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
All the photos of her aunt have that amulet. No one else does, but she has worn it in every single photo.
Can I just ask, like, what are the dangers here? And I'm looking at the table. Like, you know, you say we know who's here, and I see the photo, but like, what do you mean something else? Like, what's the danger?
We don't know. We've never done something like this before.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Before I arrived here, I'd spoken to Olda. She's our chief.
Boss. Yeah.
Well, if she's your chief, shouldn't she be here for this?
Probably, yeah. But regardless, you know, it's
He's
delegation
dealing with
tasks.
something.
We got pushed
at
out
the
of the
office
nest.
right now.
That's great. Baby birds. Okay.
But like before I left, she said to make sure we know what we're talking to before we talk to anything.
Oh.
Okay.
What? Not even who? That's comforting.
Yeah, what's are in the equation potentially?
Okay.
I'm not
fucking
fully
terrified.
convinced. Yeah, me too.
It's why we're being
Twinsies.
so specific and making sure and crossing our T's and dotting our I's. We don't want danger, so we're being extra careful.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, we may not have any experience with seances, but something tells me that you will have a strong connection with your aunt and mother. So, what I'd recommend, and I'm no expert in this, maybe try sitting in one of the unoccupied seats and seeing if you can't commune.
What do I do? Just sit there?
Does your aunt have like a seance 101 book around here? You think that seems
yeah.
reasonable?
I mean, look, there's a book on fucking everything. None of which I mean, I guess is it all real? Yeah, there are books on how. Yeah.
We're finding out what is and isn't. There are definitely folklore tales and things that aren't, but I'm gonna go looking at the books and see if I can find like a seances for those who are dumb.
1000% there are.
Oh, a book just for us.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Books. There's even equipment for that. There are planchettes. There, you name it. This shop has all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So if it's just that easy, I'll grab, kind of setting yourself up as.
For? You really want seances for dummies because that is here for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. He pulls out seances for dummies and
It's
other
a wonderful yellow black
Communion
book.
with the Dead and Beyond or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right, yellow
I get
cover.
that, and I'm flipping through real quick to see what items we might need. I'm thinking like candles and things, but
Sure.
looking for whatever's needed.
There's candles in that bag you brought, right?
There are candles in this shop.
Oh,
There
for sure,
are
but we
Ouija
brought our
boards
own.
in this shop. Yeah.
We've got dumb branded candles.
This is a metaphysical
It's
shop.
true,
It's got
actually,
all
you do.
that stuff.
Oh, that's right. That bag of things. I don't know if you specified exactly what was all in it. Outside of it was just a bunch of stuff we might need.
Oh, I did. You have
6 beeswax candles, a fountain pen, and a shoelace from a left shoe.
That's what it
And
was.
don't forget the rubber chicken.
That's right.
Don't forget the
Thank
rubber
you.
chicken.
That's right.
Thank you.
Maybe you should leave that in the bag.
I was
there-
the
She
one not.
lose
I
her
already
last
said I
shred of
don't take
respect for
notes.
this.
I already said I don't take notes, so that I don't know why I was thinking I'd have them.
Yep.
Thank
And a
you.
coffee
Definitely looking through
also
this
has
bag,
a-
and I'm like, why is there a rubber chicken? Why is there
Why do you
Yeah.
have an air conditioner?
No, she's hanging on by a thread.
Yep. Exactly.
She's hanging on by a thread.
It's in my
Now-
pocket right now. I haven't put it out yet.
Well, the candles here. So it says,
They will have the dumb logo, kind of that like triangle
That's
thing.
amazing.
They'll have that kind of in there.
in the candle, on the candles or in the book.
Etched on the candle. Sorry, I thought you were
Okay,
pulling
all
out the
right. I
candle.
was like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
this
no,
book
no.
really was for us.
Yeah.
On the candle.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. I can't come in and help you as to what might be in this book because I know how seances actually work in this world. So why don't you tell me what you think is in the seances for dummies book?
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's very much. I'm thinking you're arranging the candles not in a pentagram because that'd be probably a poor choice for other things, but definitely circular. Circles protection in my mind, at least. I'm thinking. So arranging the candles in a circle.
Oh boy.
Dimming lights. If there's any sort of incense or something, especially a favorite of the deceased, lighting that, or having an object of the deceased's there with you to make sure that there's something they're drawn to or held to, so you don't grab something else.
He's just reading this out.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like I'm just reading this again. The candles, the dimming lights, the object, the personal object of the deceased. If there's an incense of some kind or a scent that they particularly liked, that's usually a good thing as well. It also says that sometimes it depends, and I hate that phrase so very much.
My eyes glaze over. Lilith, is you've never seen a seance done before in this shop, right? Like you're aware they've happened, but you've never actually witnessed one.
I've never been to one.
Your aunt never talked you through the process, the protocol.
I
You
wouldn't
weren't
have
interested. She wouldn't
sat
have
for
offered.
that.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it does say sometimes, which, if I remember right, the chief also said don't mess with these, but it says sometimes a Ouija board can be helpful here, but
Well, it
I
depends.
believe we were. Yeah, right. I mean, it does depend. Yeah, God damn.
How is she hurting you with that being here?
Yeah. I feel like
I
I'm
just feel like
taking
that's something
psychic
she'd
damage.
say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was uncalled
I mean,
for.
that was my impression yesterday, if you remember. Today, I don't know when anything is anymore. Regardless, it does say that is something that can be helpful, but since, Gus, you said they were even right here, I mean, there's no point in having that, I guess. Also, Aldous said don't mess with them, so I don't want to mess with them.
My question: if we're not using the board, how are they going to communicate with us?
Talk? Maybe
Well-
hear something? I mean, we heard, fuck me. I pull out the spirit box.
Yeah.
Literally
hey.
the spirit box that we're communicating with
That'll
them
do.
before. Yeah.
Because my
that
other
should
ideas
work.
were so much worse. So that's good.
There's a modicum of professionalism here. We can't be swearing in front of our clients. It's just...
You know, I do apologize for that. I have lost some of my southern manners. I'm going to say Vegas did that to me, and I'm going to move on from there. City of Sin. I'm now reading through this, and Spirit Box is kind of one of the listed items that I may have skipped over a couple times. I was more stuck on it depends on the spirit. So I think that's probably good enough. And that's what we got, at least. Do you have an item of your aunt's outside of the amulet, unless you think you could take it off for this?
I'm not taking this off, and
that's fine. That's why I wanted to check. I wanted to see if something changed.
Upstairs, and I look down at my pinky on my right hand. This ring was my mother's.
Okay. Mother, we're not trying to talk to your mother, though. We want to talk to your aunt. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
I thought all.
I think we should probably talk to
all both. I mean, there was
both.
They were sitting side by side, unless this is like a cold family reunion thing here where they're like not getting along. I'm not clear on that, but they seem to be sitting side by side.
Okay, they were sitting side by side. Then yes, that'd be the first item then for your mother. Then what are your aunts that you think would be significant?
You think the necklace around your neck would be? Oh, the book.
I'm not gonna say that book.
Wait.
Sorry, you're not gonna say the book?
No, I feel like you're all waiting for me to say that book. It seems like you're waiting for me to say.
No.
No, I'm legitimately wondering if she had rings of her own, or maybe a favorite hat.
No, she had way too many. You want me to go get a ring? She had way too many rings.
Yes, but again, not alone. Someone go with a
volunteer. Here I go.
Okay, go for it.
For the sake of brevity, we march upstairs, and I grab a little aquamarine and gold ring, and it's way too big
very nice.
for my hands. I bring it back down and put it on my thumb.
Very tasteful.
It was one of her favorites.
Ah, very demure.
So how do we start this, Harry?
Let's see here. So we need to have the items laid out. Step one. Boy, I hope this is a real thing and not one of them. For kids, and it doesn't matter. We'll do what we can. Metaphors. That's what all it says. So if we believe it, it's definitely true. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
World based on truth,
right.
not facts.
So we're. I hate that phrase. Dim the lights. After we put the items out.
I go
in the
ahead
center
and dim the lights
of the
since I know where
circle
they are.
of the. What was that?
I'll go ahead and dim the lights. I know where they all are.
Oh, thank you. Yes. We'll put the objects in the center of the circle of candles, and then we will light them clockwise. It says clockwise here, not widow, whatever that is. Which was wrong, apparently, on top of that. But so clockwise, starting from where the one who wants to speak with the deceased as the first candle. And then from there, you reach out with your spirit and ask them.
Reach out with my spirit.
So whatever that means to you, reach out, ask them if they're there, if they want to speak, and then we go from there. And I turn the spirit box on and put it like on the side of the table, outside of the circle of candles.
I just ask.
Yeah, should we all sit down? Is there enough room for all of us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I take a
there are
seat.
7.
Wait, where were they sitting?
Here.
Hold on.
Oh.
So there are a million different ways to cast a spell or do some magic, but there is actual mechanics to this. So I need to know what you're doing and in what order and who's doing it. And there is a right and a wrong way to do things. And I'm so excited. I hope it's wrong.
Good.
Just for storytelling purposes.
Of course. The clarification on the seance table, though.
Yep.
How many seats are there total?
7 or 8. It's
Yeah,
a
I was
lot.
going to say 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's 8, that's perfect
It
because we
is.
can leave the 2 empty. There would be
There you go.
Yep.
there would be 1 extra nonetheless, but that's fine. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Bad feeling. It's an instant bad feeling.
Perfect. I didn't say for us. To be clear.
I'll take a seat right beside Lilith, I think.
Lilith, where are you sitting?
I would sit in the seat to the right of where my mother was sat.
What are you feeling right now? Are you nervous about this? Do you believe this is true? Is there a part of you that believes it's still bullshit? What's going on?
I am on the other side now.
Okay.
This has been enough. I believe that this is going on. I've been suspecting it for weeks. That this wasn't bullshit, and now I'm fully in it. I am terrified.
Okay.
But also gently curious, mildly curious.
Okay. I'm going to have everybody roll some sort of intuition, and that will be a way that I guide you before you make a horrible mistake. So if you fail, I will not be guiding you, unfortunately. So everybody go ahead and roll whatever your magic stat is, whatever your main stat is. So for some of you, that's mind, I think. And one of you, that's soul. 2 of you, that's soul.
Yes.
Jim, shut the front fucking door. Jim rolled a 19. Oh no, Lilith. No, you did not roll a
Lilith, of all
99.
people.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What have I done?
And I'm,
Okay.
I'm 1 off of success there. But
Okay.
Everything's fine.
I'm gonna spend a burn to reroll.
Yeah, I was going to
might as
say,
well do
if
another
you
try.
want to burn, you can, except for Lilith, because you cannot spend a burn to
And
reroll
up.
on an omen. No,
I was going
okay.
to say, I have, I've got a, that's, okay. I do indeed have a thing that I can reroll once per scene. Oh, nope, that's something else. My
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
That's a different thing.
You can spend a burn, though, if you want.
So, what's interesting here is I don't need to spend a burn. There's a devil's luck.
Okay. Which one do you have of that? Yes, yes.
So I got two. I got 2 things of that. There's the one that I can flip the
Yep.
digits, but then there's the other, which I like.
Thank you. I wrote it for you.
I
I knew you were gonna. I knew what your character you were gonna play.
You did. Coin flip. Once per session, reroll a failed check. You must take the second result no matter what.
Yeah.
Now, would this give me the extra shift because I'm now turning it into a gamble? I don't know.
Oh, I love that, Lauren. I'll take it. I'll allow it.
All right. Do you just want me to? Don't.
So-
Damn, I might. I was like, I might actually have a coin somewhere, and by might I mean I do have a
Oh
coin.
yeah, you want
but
to flip a coin?
I would
I
like
think
to
so.
if
I
you're
think-
okay with that.
Oh, I'm absolutely okay with that.
Wonderful.
This game is
Give me
haunted.
1 second to step away. Resolve
Yeah.
the things there if you need to first.
Oh yeah, all right. Okay. So Lilith rolled a 99 for spiritual guidance so that this doesn't go horribly wrong, and only Jim succeeded so far, except for maybe Harry, who's putting it all up to chance. So I think
is it spend a burn to reroll? Is that
it
the?
is you spend a burn and then you re-roll unless you have an omen. So doubles.
I do.
Are you going to do that?
I don't. Yeah, I'll spend. I'll give a go for this one.
Yeah, go for it. Oh my God, Gus.
What is my sec?
It's a 44 for those listening.
It is perfect, perfect. You know what?
Ouch.
I'm actually
Double
happier
omens.
because that's
Yep.
more dramatically.
Yeah,
that's more
that's
dramatically
pretty good.
satisfying.
That's
So
pretty
that's
good.
fine.
Okay. All right. Then this is going to be so fun. All right, Harry, what'd you do?
So I got my coin. I'll flip it. I'm gonna say heads out win, tails you lose.
Sounds great. Go ahead, make your roll.
Alright. I'm playing as it lies. I'll be honest here.
Yep.
And that is tails.
I lose, right?
Yes. Now you caught that, and
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? I appreciate what you did there.
Uh-huh.
I tried to use my smooth talk, and apparently it worked.
Yeah.
So
Go for it.
okay.
It's
So
an
that's a
actual
success.
ability he has, by the way.
So no, in all honesty, it's those tails.
Yeah.
So, did you catch the phrase I used? I said heads I win, tails you
I
lose,
did.
which means I always.
I did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
Right.
I did.
I want to make sure I'm
here's
not trying to be.
Here's
an
how I'm
ass here.
interpreting this: is I
Right.
think that Harry thinks that. I mean, that's a Harry thing, right? You're gonna win. You're
Yeah.
gonna be lucky. So I'm gonna tell
Absolutely.
you, and you don't get to know if I'm guiding you the right way or the wrong way. And ain't that
Love it.
fun? Okay. Perfect.
Nope, I'm here for it.
Okay. All right. So, as we are approaching, I think somebody went to go turn the lights off as Harry's reading the book.
I did.
And then you went to go turn the lights off. And as you go to turn the lights off, you feel like maybe that's not a good idea and that you shouldn't do that. And you should wait to hear all the instructions first. Gus, where did you say you were sitting somewhere?
I'm probably waiting for the others, but the thing that I because we have that little kit bag of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got the fountain pen, and that's, I'm sort of like fidgeting. I'm fidgeting with the fountain pen here and waiting to take a seat, probably, I imagine furthest from Lilith, so like across the table from her, without sitting in the occupied seats according to the photo.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so as all of this is starting to happen, Jim, I don't know how to, because I know you believe in this stuff, but how do I convey this to you in a way that is more than instinct? Do you think it would be a feeling? Is Jim the type of person that might feel like you might just suddenly be like, well, maybe we should do this in order, and then you follow that? Or how would you get an instinct that you then follow?
Jim kind of works off of intuition.
Yeah,
whatever his gut feel, whatever his intuition says is, makes sense.
Okay, Lilith sits last and opposite Ruth. And every step matters. And you have to go in order. And you rolled a 19, you succeeded. Everything comes at a cost. So if you ain't willing to pay, then it's not going to go well for you. And she's probably going to have to take that amulet off. I mean, a ring from her jewelry box, okay. But this thing she wore every day, she never took it off. She also very specifically told her to never take it off. If you could enrage her into speaking, or you could get her to talk because she wore it every single day. But that's going to be more powerful than, say, random rings from her jewelry box.
I guess I'm giving these instructions, I then get to the amulet part. And so, the last catch, I think, I don't know, I just get this feeling that you are going to have to take that amulet off.
Why would I do that?
Look, it has an importance, it has significance, and I feel this is the greatest connection that we have with your aunt, and it just feels right. I don't know why. I can't rationally explain it. You're going to have to trust me on this.
You kind of see the I'm going to describe the face journey here for those that are listening. There's basically no way, and then a kind of nodding but still no way, and then rounding out to, fuck, are you kidding me? Do I have to? Shit. Fine. Just exasperated, like, fine. And then I lift it off over my head and set it down on the table. I'm still touching the thread that it's like a waxed string that it hangs around my neck on, and I'm still touching that. Kind of seems like I'm nervous to not be.
You're going to have to let go.
I make eye contact with him and looks defiant for a moment, but then I slide my hand back toward my lap.
All right. I know it was hard, but you gotta trust me on this.
All right, what do I do? I just think about them, or
Her eyes have not left the amulet. as she's talking.
I think he just speak out loud to Ruth, to Cynthia.
I think you can tell by my expression that I feel ridiculous as I say, Mom? Ruth? Are you here? I'm here.
There's no immediate response here as this happens, and I need to clarify the order in which things occurred. Everyone sat down first? What happened first? Can you walk me through?
The order I had given,
Yep.
whether or not it was correct and whether or not Jim's
Jim
intuition
did-
corrected it.
Yeah, Jim did say that he kind of said what I ended up saying, translating.
Oh.
So take that as you will. But then I just need to know how you guys did things, in what order.
Right, what I mean is the candles, the lights, that sort of thing.
Yep.
That order. Is that what you're asking? Yeah.
Yep.
So what I had said, whether or not Jim feels it's right or not, I
Yeah.
feel it is.
Okay.
And I had mentioned the order was though everyone's sitting down except for, obviously someone has to dim the lights. But
Yep.
dimming the lights is first.
Okay.
Then you'd take in a seat.
Mm-hmm.
You'd put the circle of candles.
Okay.
You'd put the objects inside the circle of candles before they're lit. And then you light them, going clockwise, starting at the person who wishes to speak with the spirit.
And to clarify, I went to dim the lights and didn't dim them all the way because it sounded like I had an intuitive moment of maybe this shouldn't be full dark in here.
Yeah, dim, not off.
Yeah.
That was
okay.
the specification that I had given as well. Now, that's what I think is perfectly right.
Yep, you sure do. Okay, and Gus rolled a 44 as well, right?
Yeah.
The only success was Jim.
Yeah, the only success was Jim. But I do think he communicated some things to you, so I'm going to assume y'all sit in Deosil order or clockwise order as well. And Lilith is last,
Sure.
right? Yep, okay. So everyone does that as we see that. The lights are dim but not off, and then y'all are lighting your candles. How are you lighting your candles? Are you using a lighter? What's going on?
I think there would be probably a special box of matches here. Kind of
like them long matches where you can...
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
something
All right.
ceremonial looking.
Okay, perfect. That'll work. Light your candles, and then you take the amulet off, put it in the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you speak.
Yep,
I think there's a ring of your mother as well that you put in the center.
that's right.
You put a bunch of shit in the middle, and then he said you're gonna have to. Okay, Lilith, you're gonna make a roll for me. You can have a 15 shift in your
Okay.
favor.
And to do that, I do that in the drop down, right?
So when you hit your, you're gonna do your soul roll, and
Mhm.
it'll pop right up, and then you just put 15 in the thing that
Gotcha.
pops up.
Perfect.
Oh my Jesus. Okay.
Now that's damn lucky.
It's incredibly lucky. You rolled a 4. Okay. I have to send something to you.
Okay. I'm still keeping my eyes on that amulet and just sort of looking pretty tense. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. Mainly, I think, requiring their aid. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I had to send that super secret information to Lilith here because we've got a 4, but we also have a 99 and they're competing. So I had to kind of explain. And I'm just going to say nothing happens right away. And then Jim's candle will go out. And then Akachi's candle will go out. And then Harry's candle goes out. And then Gus. And then very quickly Lilith's. And then the lights are off. You remember dimming them. But there's no light here now as all the candles are out. Does anybody move or do anything or say anything?
I think just instinctively, almost like reaching for like a comfort object, my hand kind of brushes over the mask hanging from my belt loop.
You have to make another roll for me. Yours will be, this is a soul roll for me. You can have a 15 shift.
Okay.
I'd be playing with my dice.
Yep. 34, and your mark was 35. Unbelievable. What do you think you feel something when you touch this mask, and it's more than just comfort. Do you smell something maybe? What do you smell?
Oh. I do think I smell something, but I don't know if it's good. Yeah, I think I smell fresh blood.
Yeah. You guys are sitting there in the dark for a couple minutes.
Yeah, just listening to the spirit box that I left on, just in case. Nothing.
You're just hearing a low static. Nothing else is happening.
You want to call out to them, Lilith? See if there's a response. Maybe they'll turn the candles back on. I saw that in a movie once.
I can try. Mom? Aunt Ruth?
Jim, you get the feeling she needs to do it one more time. Rule of threes.
I don't know. I think you should try again.
Nothing's happening.
Don't hold back this time. You gotta believe.
Mom! Aunt Ruth!
Something gets knocked over. One of the candles, I think. A breeze comes through here. The temperature drops. Lilith, you can hear her breathing start to increase. You can't really see anything as you're sitting in the dark.
You gotta get them out of here.
Get who out of here?
You gotta get them. They're in the basement.
What?
It's not safe. She's not safe.
Who's in the basement?
Things. Shouldn't have brought them here. I shouldn't have. They can't stay. She's not safe.
Who's she? Is it Ruth? Your mother?
They have to go. At the bottom of the stairs, get them out of here.
Yes, at this moment, Gus, for whatever reason, you feel the urge to light one of the candles or light a match just so you can see again. And as you do that, you will see Lilith's face. It's ghostly white. Her eyes are completely white as well, as if rolled back into her head. She has a little bit of blood coming from her ear as she's sitting there, and it looks like she is communing with something.
Get him out.
Oh.
I'm going to say you either light a candle or leave it lit, and that's because you're bad roll, bad instinct to do that.
Yeah, I've got the match out in front of me, like. Lilith?
The statue of the dog. Get it out.
Okay.
Statue of
She's just
the
gonna
dog.
start rattling a bunch of shit, actually. So she'll say like, statue of the dog, get the teacup, and it's like the craziest thing, and she just won't stop. It's very quick, and she's listing a bunch of things.
Is it all the stuff that I
the
saw in the
painting.
order?
The hand mirror, the brush.
I'm sure some of it is, yeah.
Get 'em out.
Teacup for sure comes up.
Get him out.
Okay. Some of those are the objects that I was telling you about with the eBay list.
What about the book?
Yeah, Lilith isn't here, so you'd be. She doesn't mention the book. The teacup.
Yep.
Get
There's
him
a
out.
teacup.
Get him out.
How do we
I
end
think-
this safely?
I think we get them out of here. That's what we
No,
do.
I mean this. How do we
The
end this
seance.
item safely?
You have to
Oh.
break this connection.
All right, we'll get him out. Let her go. We'll get him out now. She's not safe either.
She rolled a 99, I'm sorry. I don't think this is letting go of her at the moment.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up from the table immediately. And is there any light in the shop other than these flames at the moment?
Nope.
Like just this one match.
This one match
Okay.
that you lit. Yep, that's right.
Now, I did bring sage. Would my success kind of give me that instinct to use it in this instance?
Your success would tell you that using it is a very specific, it's closed practice, which means you have to be taught by someone that knows how to use it properly to be able to use it. And I think your instinct is that would work, but you don't know how to do it. So the risk is pretty high that you might not be able to do it properly. But I think maybe Alder saying like, doing things clockwise, and then you go, well, counterclockwise would undo it then maybe safely. Doing things in exactly the same order but reverse would potentially float to your mind as an option. There's more than one way to do this, but I think that's one.
Who's sitting to the left of Lilith?
That would be a Catsi, I think.
I think Jim would pull the sage out of his pocket and turn to Akachi. I don't know if this is going to work, but this might be a chance to snap her out of it. If we've done things counterclockwise, doing it in the reverse ought to do something. I don't know if this is correct, but we got to try. Here, I'm going to hand you this sage. See if you can light it with your candle and then pass it clockwise past her, and then I'll grab it, and maybe that'll help.
And you're still hearing the dog, the teacup.
Should two of us just go get those now while you're doing this?
I mean, it's a really long list, Harry. It sounds like she's listing the entire inventory. She just, okay.
I'm more speaking the things that I saw, the most recent ones that match with what's being said. The teacup, the statuette,
I don't know if anyone should be getting up from the seat. If we have to do everything in reverse, it doesn't that mean getting up as well?
That
You said that
yes.
Lilith is bleeding from the ear at the moment, right?
Yep, sure is.
Well,
I think we just gotta make a choice. So I'm like taking one of the matches over to help Jim light the sage.
Yep.
I've handed it over to Akachi, and
Akachi in that
like
case.
let's pass it clockwise. Let's leave it there, and then I'll grab it, and then we'll see what happens.
The teacup.
I think you mean anti-clockwise. You did everything clockwise when we began.
Right.
Witter shins.
The brush.
And I'll start passing the sage anti-clockwise.
Okay. Lilith, will you make a roll for me, please?
Sure.
And by permanently, I mean... Okay. All right. I should have known that you'd be okay with that, but I was like, well, the roll. Okay, would you roll? Roll for me one more time.
Oh, sorry. Did you say soul?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That is exactly what happens then. So it'll switch now. So I think you see Lilith slumps forward a little bit, almost as if she's like a toddler that's fallen asleep in a car seat. Okay, so her head slumps forward, her shoulders go down, and then after a second, vertebrae by vertebrae, her head lifts up. She kind of looks around, and then she immediately flies across the room as if she's been hit by something. Her and her chair go tumbling across the room, and then suddenly she is somehow hanging upside down in the chair, and her arms are kind of like hanging.
Okay, not sage. Put the sage away. Do the things in reverse. Things in reverse. Let's go now. It's snuffing out. It'd be snuffing out the candles. It'd be taking the stuff out of the center. It would be putting the lights back up.
And is
Go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we all doing that? Yeah. Or are we all
I'm curious
looking?
because part of it was sitting down and Gus already stood up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'll get the lights, and I bolt for the light switch.
Okay. Yep, you bolt for the light switch. You turn the lights on. Again, Lilith is hanging, suspended somehow, still in the chair, upside down, and her arms are dangling a little bit, but it looks like her hands are resting on something that you can't see. Almost as if they were on the ground, but it's in the middle of the air.
Okay. I'm making a call. Jim, with me, and I get up and
I've got the list of all the items.
Great. And
I'll rush to Lilith then, if everyone's going for the items.
be under her if she falls.
Yeah.
So
Lilith.
run to the stairs.
You can make a mind roll for me, Catsi.
Okay.
Roll well, my dear.
Oh my god. Let's see if there's anything here that can help me here. No.
Yes. Physics.
Physics?
Yep.
Knowledge of gravity.
Yep. Well,
I get, yeah.
trust
Sure.
me. Yep. You can use that.
So I get 5 shift on that. An 80 failure.
There's something weird about this. I mean, obviously, but I mean, there is something extra here that you're missing. You might need somebody else to help you look, but there's something odd here. Obviously, she's hanging suspended from the air, but there's something you're not seeing, and you can feel that at least.
I'm going to reach out and grab the amulet from the center of the table, and I'm going to move towards Lilith.
Yep.
With the intent of...
As soon as you get close, you're not able to step any further closer to her. It's like you've got magnetism happening at the moment.
Okay, well, we'd like to help you, but you need to let her go right now. Like, gently, preferably.
Am I feeling that as well? So I haven't been able to get close to Lilith?
No, you got real close. It's just with the amulet.
Oh,
yep.
Just with it.
Yeah, you can get nice and close, and it seems like there's ragged breathing. I think if you stay there close, you'll start to see some cuts appearing on her face a little bit, all in on one side, it looks like.
Gus, hand it to me. Hand over, and I'll
I'm gonna reach out and try and hand the amulet to Akachi.
Yep, you can make a strength roll as you try to get it closer.
Oh, my best stat. A success.
You managed to hand it. You feel crazy resistance as you're reaching out to Akachi, though, but you do manage to get it into her hand. Akachi, what do you do?
I'll try to bring it close to Lilith, around their neck.
You're going to also need to roll strength, which I know you have.
Just a 5 shift from now. Yeah.
You are unable
Failure.
to do that. Yep. What's everybody else doing?
I want to burn. I want to burn to reroll.
Yeah, go for it. In the meantime, Harry.
I'll wait for that.
39.
No.
Still no luck.
Better, but not. Yeah.
Don't forget to mark that burn.
run to the stairs.
Okay. And what are you doing at the stairs?
To open the door. And
Down to the
hopefully
basement?
Jim... Yep. And hopefully Jim was following me like I asked.
Yeah, I'll be right behind with the list of all the items that she rattled off.
Okay. And, yep, I'm just kind of doing the safe jog down the stairs. You know what, that one where, like, it's kind of like slightly high knee.
Yeah.
Like, I'm running down the stairs, but not enough that I'm going to trip if I look away kind of thing, because I'm extra cautious.
Okay, you're running down the stairs, and you two are going to try to grab everything that she was listing off from the basement.
At the very least, what in my mind, there are, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 very important things to grab.
Yep.
Quill and ink set, teacup, the fine china teacup, and the statuette. It was a bronze unicorn, not a dog, but it was still a situation. And they would still be in the boxes delivered.
Okay.
So I look for those boxes, which would be pretty close to the front, like I asked her how far she went.
Do either of you want to roll to see if you're tempted to get the book? Because I think
I didn't need a roll for that one.
you are tempted. You're grabbing the book.
Oh, I was going to grab the book. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely,
hell
because
yeah, okay.
it's one of.
I want to know though if you grab it first or if Jim grabs it first, because both of you kind of were like, well,
Racia.
Yeah.
I don't think Jim was
Jim's not gonna-
tempted
yeah,
as
he
much.
just saw that.
So
Okay.
Jim will tempt
he's
it.
just
All right.
like looking at the list and grabbing everything that he's heard. He didn't hear the
Yeah.
book on that list.
All right. Yeah, that's right. It's not.
But-
Okay, so Harry, you're gonna grab it.
But
okay.
whereas the book was listed on that eBay order, so
Yeah.
it's a good excuse to grab it.
Okay, well, we will get back to that here in a minute. Okay, back
Lovely.
upstairs. You are trying to put the amulet around Lilith, and you cannot. You're starting to see bruising, I think, kind of bloom across her cheekbone. It's all on the left side. Yeah, it's all on the left side of her face. It looks like glass cuts on the left side as well.
There's nothing else I can do other than keep trying.
Yep.
So I think that's all Catchi's gonna do.
All right. Okay, you can roll one more time to try to do this amulet.
No.
You are unable to put the amulet on Lilith.
I am going to take a photo of Lilith in this moment with my camera.
Wow.
and-
Okay.
And
Okay.
Come on, show me something.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for this. I'm going to let your 44 come in here.
Oh, good.
You're waiting. You take the photo and then you wait there for a second. And I think we've established that, attention would make you shake it, even though we all know better. And I think you will see something. I'm going to just DM it to you so you can go ahead and act it out.
Oh, Cynthia? You need to let her go.
No,
Please.
no, my baby.
You wanted to end up as dead as you?
No,
Then you gotta let her go.
I don't.
You don't have to leave her, but you have to let go of her.
Not again. My baby.
Look, I know you miss her, but this is not how you should reunite.
She's not safe.
What you're
What
doing
isn't
to
she
her is
safe
putting her in
from?
more danger.
What are you protecting her from?
I'll protect her.
From what?
Everything.
Archie, if you look, I think Gus was shaking a photo and then looked and then had that reaction and is probably still holding it down by his side. And you will notice it is a car crash, and it looks like Cynthia is hanging upside down in the car, and the seatbelt is holding her in place. And you can see all the bruising and the cuts and everything there. And Lilith is just suspended in this moment.
How to banish a spirit? How do you banish a spirit?
If I move towards where the belt would
Yep.
be, do I feel or see anything?
You won't see or feel anything really, but if you push it, she does react as if she is being held back by something.
At this point, I don't know what else to try. I'm gonna go through the motions of basically almost a car rescue. I'm gonna try and get them out of this car.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and make me a roll, but it's not for this, it's for something else. So I need soul, please.
Okay. So, okay. Anything to help me here?
No. At the moment.
No.
Just it's for something else, so just give me a straight roll. In your soul. 30. Hey, that's not bad. Okay.
Oh, no, that's not it. I haven't done it yet. Hold on.
There you go.
There we
16.
go.
Okay. Oh boy. You feel something, and I'm gonna DM it to you because it's super secret. As you're doing this. So, do you want to describe what we see? Because you do manage to, do this. Yeah. Okay.
I think you see Akachi looking back and forth between the photo in your hand, Gus, and Lilith, who neither realizing is Cynthia or Lilith and Cynthia, and they start going through the motions, initially kind of confused, but then start to just reaffirm themselves as they go through the motions of reaching for where the belt buckle would be, trying to undo it, but then I think they go through the motions if they have a knife in their hand and start cutting away to instead to release Lilith from the seat. And I think as they're struggling with this, they almost look over their shoulder as if they feel or sense a presence tugging at this belt as well with them. And she, I think, just shakes their head, unsure of what to make of this, but any help is help. So they take it and they'll yank this spectral belt out from around Lilith. They will, I think, almost as if reaching for the door in front of them, pull away at something in front of them as they're yanking away at a door, and will try to pull Lilith out of this.
As you start to act this out, Akachi, you are starting to feel things like the door handle and everything, and you're hearing the crunching of the glass as you begin to reenact this as you're pulling her out. You do manage to get this belt, this spectral belt that you cannot see, undone, and you pull her out through the broken glass. You are going to get cuts on your hands as you're doing this, and your arms as you're pulling her through, but you do manage to get her out. She's in your arms. What do you do with her?
I'm gonna go through again. I want to go through the basics I know. Check first, support their head. Check their breathing. Basically go through the absolute basics of first aid that they know when it comes to this kind of stuff, and just to make sure that at the very least on the physical level, Lilith is okay.
Lilith, go ahead and make a roll for me.
Okay. All right, soul.
Yeah, yes, please. In the meantime, Harry, I need your soul roll as well.
Any shift for that?
Lilith, that's a 46. That is a failure. Harry, ooh, that's a good question. No, I don't think so, unless you have some bullshit you want to lure.
Well, because I
It's
don't
for the
know
book.
what. I'm not sure
yeah.
what would apply for that. Because I don't think I'd treat this as a gamble.
No. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Okay.
It's a 39.
When you grab the book, nothing really happens. You're just snatching up a book. You don't think anything of it. You grab everything all together and you bring it all upstairs.
Yes.
And you see that Akachi has pulled out Lilith/Cynthia, maybe, and they're on the floor. Akachi has somehow acquired some cuts along their arm, and Gus is saying things like, you can stay, but you got to let her go. What do you guys do now?
I'm trying to open the front door.
Yeah,
I'll be right behind with the box full of items.
Toss them out. And I point to the door.
And it immediately just chuck
Start
this
throwing
box full
things
of
out. Okay.
things
Yep.
out into the street.
Okay. We're throwing things out into the street, and then Gus and Akashi, what do you do here in this moment?
Drac is wrecking their brain for what to do next with a car accident victim.
I mean, if you'd like, we can say that Akashi doesn't know this, right? Didn't you say you had first aid?
Yes.
Okay.
Akashi definitely does.
Yep, keeping head still, making sure, checking pulse, making sure she's breathing and her breathing's unobstructed. So you do all of that, and she does seem to be lying there limp, unmoving, but her heart is beating. Gus, what do you do? What are you thinking, Gus?
As I glance between Lilith on the floor, and I make the connection that it's Cynthia. We've tried to put the amulet on her. That's not worked. I look at the ring, which was Cynthia's mark. I'm going to grab that. Does this impact me in any way?
When you touch it? No.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to... Because the door is open at the moment?
Yep, sure is.
I'm going to Hail Mary, and I'm going to hurl the ring out the front door as well.
Oh, okay.
Just in some sense of,
Yep.
I don't know if this is going to assist in breaking a connection, but, this is the only thing I can think of to do in this moment.
Okay. As you throw this ring out the door, I think you feel something maybe akin to, the numbness that you get when your hand is waking up after being asleep, or your leg. You feel that after you throw this. But as far as Lilith, she doesn't make a visible change. Everything that you guys could think of grabbing, you have grabbed and thrown out the door.
Except for the book.
Except for
the book was not on the list that she rattled off.
And where did you put that?
The
Your
mom.
bag? Okay.
It's under mom.
Okay, all right.
You know what? Sure, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. Metaphors and stuff. Older, don't be upset with me. I'm going to place both hands on either side of Lilith's face. And I think pulling on, because this is Cynthia, the mother. This is a familial love, desire to protect. So I think I'm gonna draw mine. And I'm gonna pull out the AC remote. And as I think I just press the on button on it, and I'm gonna try and I fully, as I'm doing this, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but I'm just going through motions that I assume would work here.
Okay.
And the same way an AC is used to expel cold air, I like to expel Cynthia from Lilith right now as I cast this spell.
Okay.
Supernatural CPR.
I fucking love this so much. Okay, so Lilith, that thing that we talked about, if he succeeds, then that doesn't happen. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right, you go ahead and make your roll. This is crazy.
No bigs.
You can have a 10 shift because you have 2 ingredients, right? You're doing the gesture of the hands, and then you're doing the yep. So
AC,
that
I think
AC
I've hit
remote.
the on button on the AC remote and placed it on Lilith's chest.
Okay, for each
And I'm gonna
ingredient that you
attempt.
do, you get 5, so that's 10. So you could add one more technically in this moment.
Could I use familial grief?
I was gonna say that, but then I didn't want to. Yes, you absolutely can. Yep. So that'll give you the
Okay.
max 15 shift on this.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You want to burn?
64.
You want to burn?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn.
Ooh, we're
No.
58. Okay.
Okay, no, I know what I'm gonna do now.
Okay.
I know what I'm gonna do. I was gonna hold on to this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
In the first case,
Yes.
Debts
Yes.
are always remembered.
Yes,
and
they
I
sure
even
are.
unwittingly, I think Catsi remembers that one is owed to her. As she, at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of last case, PB had us roll D100, and I rolled an 11, and that never came up. So I would like to cash in that 11, that critical success.
Hell yeah.
For
Okay.
this. As
Amazing.
I demand whatever forces to help me right
Yeah,
now that they
okay.
owe me.
And I think, again, you're going to feel some assistance here. Either a presence or maybe someone or something is like lifting Lilith up here as you're trying to do this. And, you know, you put both your hands on her face. It doesn't, you can feel it in your body that something doesn't succeed right away the first time. And then you just Neo moment, no, this is going to work. And I love that you have used the metaphor of the air conditioner expelling the cold air. So we will hear kind of a breath. You will feel the cold air as you cash in this 11. And Cynthia leaves Lilith's body. And Lilith, you have been rescued. The lights will go on, flicker on. The radio turns on. And everything just kind of chills the fuck out for a minute.
Holy shit.
Lilith, are you okay?
What? Yes. What
God.
happened?
I think your mum didn't want to let you go.
She was here.
Yeah.
And Aunt Ruth, too.
Yep.
Are they
Yo.
gone? I say out loud.
No.
Are you gone?
There's no response.
I'm gonna do a thing that has caused a response before. While it has been torn up, Lilith was looking at selling this place at one point.
Nothing happens.
Okay. We also, your aunt told us to toss all that out. There's like, what, items strewn about out on the street with the door open.
Aunt Ruth told you.
It's through you and through the
Those were her
communion.
things.
Yeah, that something of those was not good and causing a problem here.
I think all of them.
Very likely all of them, yeah.
I told you she used to do a ritual with the salt and
maybe she passed before being able to do that.
she did it monthly.
Right. And these
you
came
ever
in
do it?
after she passed, if you recall.
Yeah.
So that might be why. And
So you said that she did it monthly. Did you ever do this ritual?
No. I was here a few times when she did, and I thought she was being ridiculous. Thought
Well,
she was trying to make
okay.
it seem more real, like there was real danger.
well,
here's your answer.
yeah. Now I wonder.
Does this mean I have to believe in cat allergies now?
Like cats being allergic to things or being allergic to cats?
People being allergic to cats.
Yeah, you definitely need
I'm
to
sorry,
believe in that. That one's
you
more
didn't believe in
science-based.
cat allergies?
No.
Yeah, that's
What would give you that
That-
idea?
I just thought people were making it up. 'Cause
Yeah,
of
they're
the
not.
Cats.
they're not.
You hit your head pretty hard on the way down, huh?
Ma'am,
What
I'm
happened
sorry,
there?
but that just sounds so...
So
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante we stumble around, trying to find or be found. 'Cause we all walk the same good world gone bad.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and raid Orcish. Okay, bye.